With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machinist, snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy or scant to see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and party life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Wednesday, the 29th of March 2023. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed and enjoying your Wednesday so far. Phil is not awake yet, he's not online yet properly, stream is not live, but I felt like just going down a wee random, memory, so to say. And I stumbled across this, thanks to Pig Go, I stumbled across this wee gem of a clip back from early January. Phil was going on about, things like, money and the escort saga as well and his bank accounts. And there's a lot of discussion right now is going on about his bank account stuff, especially with what he said in the Side Scrollers podcast and the kind of contradictory statements he was making. And I felt this was an interesting wee thing from only a couple of months ago.
This is what I mean. This is a perfect example. All this horrible thing said about me. Now, what was I supposed to actually do to defend myself against that? What evidence could I have presented to show that everything that people were saying was false? Financial statements, right? Expose myself, show you where I spend all of my money, every business I spend money at. That's horrible. I can't do that. I can't show you my bank account. I can't show you where I spend my money, because you know what would happen is essentially people would harass me and use that information to ruin my life. I literally just gave the example earlier on this podcast that a few months ago, all I mentioned to you guys was I had to be late on a stream because my car broke down. I got to get it to the shop. Within 2 days of the car being in the shop, people had committed identity theft, impersonated me, committing fraud, and basically getting all the information about the car repair and posting it all over the internet. All right? And that was just from me just saying, hey, I got my car's in the shop. That was literally it. Now imagine if I showed you a bank account. Imagine if, like I said, I opened my phone and I showed you all the apps or an account name on my phone. These people would go to absolutely no limits to basically ruin my life. They'd probably try to reverse engineer every account. They'd try to get access to probably spend my money, steal my money, contact people, impersonate me, do things in my name that aren't legal, try to ruin my credit. Not that I have any credit from the bankruptcy, but you make it even worse. You know what I'm saying? This happened last year. I told you guys about this. Last year, 2 years ago now. I forget because I think it's 2023 now. I got to say 2 years ago. 2 years ago, someone got unauthorized access to one of my accounts. Sadly, they used that to kind of piggyback into other accounts. Once they had all that access, they started doing a bunch of fucked up stuff with my money. They were trying to make payments that money I didn't have. I got hit with monstrous overdraft fees. I got hit with all kinds of negative shit. All my fucking agreements and finances got screwed up and I had to cancel and restart everything. And it put me back thousands upon thousands of dollars.
And yet, on the Side Scrollers podcast, I think he basically told them they didn't get into the accounts. His bank account was not fucking compromised in that way. So he's telling contradictory information here to his own audience compared to his own dentheads on podcasts every fucking day. Phil's narrative relating to the bank leaks and the whole saga around that has never been consistent, which is why there is so much scrutiny over it. And as you know, not just of course, we've kept our story the same the entire time. As detractors, we say, okay, someone got into his account, someone gained access to their account and gained all the historical information from transactions, all the debits and credits, dating back and from an 18-month period to the point in time it was fucking done. So from like September 2021 all the way back to like March 2020. And Phil's story has changed several times between September 2021 and today, essentially. Sometimes the account says, sometimes it's not. Oh, god damn. Turn that goddamn bullshit off. Phil's awakening, as you can see, is on his chat. Fucking ready for that. Phil wants 7 new members. Fucking, there's a fucking interesting goal. 7 new fucking members. You get what I'm saying though. One of the reasons that the detractor claims of the bank leaks hold so much weight to it is the fact that it's consistent. The information that we have described in detail about the bank leak information from a detractor point of view has been very fucking consistent. It's not changed much, if at all. Phil has been going fucking non-stop back and forth to like saying the account's not his, to the information's fake, to he had 9,000 in his account, to the fucking stole whatever, and now it's like fucking probably no one going to his fucking account at all or some bish. But this was only 2 months ago, January 2023. Phil was he was spinning this tale to his fucking dent heads, and then like he goes inside his growers and fucking changes the story once again for whatever fucking reason. His stories and excuses do not line up. The narrative just goes all over the goddamn place. It's like he's deliberately trying to fucking confuse people about what the actual truth of the situation is, and he's thinking if he can tell so many different versions of the story, then he'll confuse everyone enough to fucking try and bury it or some pish. But the detractor's version of events has always been the same throughout, ever since it fucking happened. It's just bizarre. So I thought it was a nice wee gem, a clip there, you know. I thought, you know, Phil ranting and raving about this, you know, like fucking the bank leak shit, you know. It's, yeah, I just thought, as I said, I searched Bingo, I searched my bank account, and it was literally the first thing I fucking found. Over almost 300 results for my bank account, by the way, almost 300. Just for those 3 little words, my bank account. I wonder if there's actually a whole bunch also before. Oh, look at this shit, man, look at this kind of shit he was fucking saying. I'm overdrawn my bank account. 2019, I'm overdrawn. Get that fucking shit out of here. Jesus Christ, man. Is there any kind of good things here we can actually fucking compare with the bank leaks? Every month, hold on. Account, my bank account, blah 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 blah. God, dollar. What's this bullshit here? Hold on.
Bank account.
Hold on, what's Phil saying here? 2 seconds.
Give me $1.83. Says, big ups to Snow Carl. I lied in chat. I have $1.83 in my bank account. All right, well, thank you.
He was reading a fucking message. I thought Phil was admitting to something on his side of things about how much fucking money he had, but now he's just fucking reading a fucking tip message. But yeah, as I said, I'd highly recommend Pig Go, by the way. Of course, you want to fucking go back down, trip down memory lane and catch some random fucking Phil things that he said over the years. Very valuable resource. And yeah, I mean, as I said, it's ran by a guy called Detective Side on Twitter. Doesn't appear too much. I'm not sure what's happening with him. Sometimes he disappears a wee while. Sometimes he's just kind of busy in real life to fucking update Pig Go. But usually with time, he does come back and update things. So if I can just fucking type in the word hello. The most recent result for Phil fucking saying hello, according to this, is February the 15th. Sorry, 15th of February, yeah. So essentially it's not been updated since mid-February. Possibly he's asking how many Asian racist moments. Probably one every day for the last 15 years, I imagine. Who fucking knows?
Alright. So in a situation like the escort, in a situation like today where I get accused of nonsense with mobile games, anything that I would try to prove to you guys, alright, would just result in something even worse for me.
Which is absolutely fucking nonsensical and makes no goddamn sense whatsoever, particularly with fucking mobile games things. Even Phil's own army of dentheads on his forums called Phil out for not just fucking sending Craig a screenshot of his fucking phone when he fucking got asked at the time. Even on Phil's own forums, even Kay Gallion is like, that's quite a bad look for you, Phil. And he's like one of the biggest Phil dick riders to fucking ever exist. Crazy, man. Anyway, let's focus on bingo, okay? Because that's enough of a wee distraction. Let's focus on bingo. We're back to today. Back to fucking reality of today. Meth Bear sent me a DM about expenses, apparently. Hold on a second. It's funny because I was on a Discord earlier on, and I was just discussing expenses, and sometimes there's always like these claims about... oh yeah, a Discord DM. Okay, so hold on, 2 seconds. But, let me just check now. So Meth Bear has sent me... Oh, it's a wee clip here from November 2021. Alright. Play.
Again, the moronic conspiracy theorists, completely moronic shit that they say is insanely nonsensical stuff. Phil, you only have $5,000 in bills a month. Really? That's what you think? I can tell you right now, between my mortgage and my taxes, just those 2 payments a month is more than $5,000 a month. Just my mortgage and my taxes alone, I'm paying more than $5,000 a month. You're a moron. Really, if you want to sit here and you want to be a part of this dumb fuck conspiracy theory cult on the internet about me, you are brain dead stupid. Really. You are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. You don't know anything. You literally have your heads so far up each other's fucking asses that you don't want to live in the real world. And one day you're going to become an adult. Really, one day. You're going to be forced to, whether you like it or not. One day you're going to grow up and you're going to become an adult. Alright? And you're going to have to deal with reality of how shit happens when you're an adult. That you have all these responsibilities constantly. And all this is on you, on your shoulders. And you have to deal with things day in, day out, stressful things that come up that you don't expect. And now on top of that, in my life, not only do I have all the regular responsibilities of a normal adult, I have to deal with scumbags on the internet who want to fuck with my life all the time. Constantly trying to ruin things left and right. Fucking with me. Really trying to fuck... Seriously. And it's like, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? And I'm supposed to sit here and just take the abuse, right? I'm supposed to just sit here and take the abuse every day. I'll just brush it off, it's fine, right? No, fuck you. I had enough of it. You get to your breaking point. I'm trying to be here and be entertaining and being fun. And, you know, I'm just trying to have a good time with all of you. That's all it's about. All I want to...
Mate, but then you also want to fucking get as much money from as fucking possible, let's be honest here. It's just that's the fucking truth of the fucking matter. Phil fucking turns up to streams every fucking day, not because of the fucking love of the games, because he fucking hates the goddamn games. He fucking just wants to get as much fucking money from these fucking dentheads as humanly fucking possible. That's just as simple. That's just no 2 ways about it. And Prophet has also sent a message apparently. It's probably something about Rocket League. I wasn't far wrong. It wasn't a Rocket League thing, but it was just a random... Jesus Christ, am I really going to fucking... Oh god damn it, Prophet. Why are you sending? Why have you sent this, Prophet? Why, Prophet? Did you make this, Prophet? Did you make this? Did you make this? Did you make this monstrosity? Get that shit off my fucking... God damn it, Prophet. What the hell is wrong with you? There's me thinking Prophet sent something robust and reliable, and it's just this fucking pin-up image of fucking... What the hell is wrong with you, Prophet? You sick bastard. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's pick our bingo card. Let's just get on with the bingo antics. Okay, thank you, Meth Bear, for sending that clip, by the way. I just want to point out, Meth Bear sent the video clip before that. As Prophet, the sick bastard, has sent that strange little photo. So yeah, just to make sure I didn't mix up the 2. But yeah, Phil and his fucking nonsensical rambling about fucking... his story is never consistent. It always just goes all over the goddamn place. Right, let's spin this wheel on what I'm going to use to determine today's bingo card. This is... Oh, nobody or no one. Nobody or no one for today's bingo card antics and shenanigans. I need a number between 1 and 200. The very first number in chat which I see which contains a number 3 will be the card I use for today's bingo shenanigans. Auto Insane was technically first, 138, so I'll go for the 138th bingo card. This might take a while. Here we go, the 138th bingo card is the 139th result of nobody or no one on this card, and it's the card on the left hand side which we have today. So, Let's just save it first. Okay, I normally go through the card and then fucking save it, but in case Phil begins soon, let's just fucking save the card now very quickly and get all set up. And then we can go through the card. Once you actually have it all, you know, we have the whole stream set up and ready to go and all that crap. So we'll just save, there we go. There we go, fantastic stuff, and let's save that and got that saved. Fantastic, and close that, and can close that, and I can close that. Cool stuff indeed. Yep, Phil's still not live yet, he's probably fucking creaming his hands or some pish. Fucking who cares? So, yeah, there we go. Auto Insane says 138 is a double 69, well fucking hooray for that. And in appreciation of Prophet's fucking horrible image that he sent me, someone, so that's why it's 138. A double 69. Fuck me. Anyway, let's get the game all set up, let's get the card on the screen as well for you guys, so. You guys all know the job when it comes to bingo, but if you're new to the stream, if you're new to the bingos, first of all, welcome. Second of all, there are ways for us to get a free space on this bingo card you see in front of you. If Phil snorts 25 times before recording for gameplay for YouTube, that is a free space. If Phil burps 10 times before recording for gameplay for YouTube, that is also a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes and blows bubbles for his dumbass audience before recording for gameplay for YouTube, that too is a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, if we get 100 likes bingo before the game's over, that too is a free space. If we get 25 out of 25, one of you guys can win a prize in chat, and hopefully that will happen, and I can get this, you know, I want somebody to fucking win bingo. It's been a wee while, so yeah, fingers crossed we get 25 out of 25. So let's go through the card very quickly then. So we've got Phil saying likes, his voice cracking, him scratching his stash, him saying Twitter and disgusting. Then Phil saying members, Q&A, you guys comment, and him pointing at the camera. Then you got Phil using the sound box, him saying honest, him snorting, him saying go, and nobody or no one. The fourth was Phil saying you know what I mean, admittedly, positive, schedule, and him randomly laughing. And the final row of the bingo card is Phil saying by the way, him repeating the same point constantly, now, tired, and people saying. So that's our bingo card for today's fun and games. And yeah, just gotta wait for Phil to come online and start the stream. I've still got his old clip fucking open, so I might as well watch some more of it.
What I want to do is sit here and have a good time with games every day with my viewing audience. That's what I do this for. This, in a lot of ways, these streams are relaxing to me. These streams are, in a way, they release me from the stress and everything. You know what I mean? I like that. I come and I get to forget about the stress of this shit and just, you know, go into games and have good fun with games and chill with you guys. I love the conversations we have on the streams. They allow me to have fun interactions, and we talk and we learn, and you know, it's great. It absolutely is great. I don't need to fucking be here on the stream, all right, and have people come in here being disgusting to me constantly, sneak dissing and fucking behind, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. They do this on purpose.
He just wants his fucking arse kissed all the goddamn fucking time. Phil can do no wrong. Fucking ignore all the drama and controversy. Ignore all the detractor evidence and all the claims that have been made about him. Just fucking go into his fucking streams and agree with everything Phil says. Says the fucking best at absolutely everything he ever fucking does in his fucking miserable, pathetic fucking life. And if you ever question anything, if you ever dissent, if you ever dare criticise, you fucking kiss your arse goodbye from DSP Gaming. Jesus Christ, man. Reality has hit Phil very fucking hard. I'll tell you that fucking much. And by the way, this here at the very top of the screen, DSP listed his entire mortgage as a business expense, #fraud. Yeah. On Phil's bankruptcy fucking forms, you know, it's something that I think doesn't get enough prominence, but Phil literally listed his entire mortgage as an expense on bankruptcy forms. Which you're not really meant to fucking do, because Phil only fucking uses a small portion of his house to do his fucking work. Past Phil, you know, fucking Phil back in the fucking day in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 even used to, but not anymore. He just has that one wee office now that he does everything in. So, yeah, that's just, I don't know, so it's kind of, there's definitely suspicions. I mean, I know the one amazing thing that could happen to DSP is if he gets audited. You know, honestly, that is the next potential big saga. Phil being audited. But If it'll happen or not, who knows? I don't know if the IRS are going to fucking even look into it properly. Look how easy he got his bankruptcy. That was partially due to COVID. Who fucking knows? Anyway, we're waiting for Phil to come online and properly be in the stream. I'm going to turn up music and you guys can enjoy some Meerkat music while we wait for Phil to actually begin the show properly. So yeah guys, thank you very much once again for being here. And yeah, enjoy the music while we wait for Phil to begin.
The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take your power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
And now I've got to turn the music back down because Phil is beginning the bingo right fucking now. You guys all know a job when it comes to the bingo stuff. Please tag me in chat because I'm going to say a thing on the card. I don't try my things on the card, I just do sometimes because I am a stupid bastard. It is what it is, bug bingo mechanics, nothing I can do, dude. 25 out of 25 means when you guys win a free prize, $25 prize, £25 prize, whatever. And yeah, look out for the free spaces, look out for burps and snorts, and yeah, DSP's a bitch.
Good morning and welcome to the final consecutive streaming day of the week. And welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. Of course, I am Darkside Phil, and I welcome you all here live to the show. For those who are here live and those watching on demand after the fact, how you doing? What's going on? So today is Wednesday, the 29th of March, 2023, and indeed, today is my final consecutive streaming day of the week. This has been one heck of a streaming week for sure, with Resident Evil 4 Remake played a lot, and making great progress and great strides in the hardcore mode. Plus, lots of special React content this week. We had a little bit of chill stuff thrown in there with Metroid Prime, Like a Dragon Ishin, and Oblivion. So, it was definitely a good mix, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed all the content this week. I am very pleased. You guys seem to be really enjoying the Resident Evil 4 playthrough. You know, views are quite good on demand. Viewership on the streams is great. Support has been good. Engagement is great. I can't really say negative. I'm happy that you guys are liking it so much. Now, as of today, we're roughly halfway through, and what I mean by that is people were saying the game is anywhere from 12 to 22 hours long, 12 hours long more if you are playing on standard and you're kind of rushing through, 22 if you're on hardcore and you're basically doing every little possible thing, which I am. Like every side quest that I've come across, I've done and or I've thoroughly inspected all the new optional areas. For example, around the lake of the village, there was all these new areas that you could explore, and I did all of that. So we're about 10 hours in. Excuse me. And we just arrived at Salazar Castle. As you know, Salazar Castle is a very, very large portion of the game. It always was. I'm curious how much they have expanded upon and added to Salazar Castle, if anything, or if it'll be identical to the original. You know, at this point, they definitely reshuffled and changed a lot about the earlier parts of the game. So I'm very, you know, curious and eager to find out what they did in the castle. And we're about to find out, right? Today's our first major stream in the castle. So we'll see how far we can get. We'll see what we unlock and what we find. Should be a good time, especially for those who like to see me struggle and persevere through tougher games. This is definitely one of them, okay? So I'm definitely excited for that today. And let's talk briefly. Let's go through the schedule for this week. Let's just get it out of the way, so that way you guys know what to expect for what's coming up, because we got, again, good variety coming up this week between more our Q&A show, right? Ask the King returns after a 2-month hiatus. And then we've got more vlogging. Well, we've got more reacting, I should say, in regards to that. I actually figured out what my next movie is that I'm going to watch and review for you guys on DSP Reacts. We got a lot to talk about, okay? So first of all, welcome to the show. I hope I all find you well. Remember, tomorrow is my day off. So, hey, tomorrow, if you want the opportunity to get caught up on the tons of stuff that I did this week, by all means, please do. Please enjoy. It's been a good amount of stuff. I've really enjoyed this week a lot. I'm actually looking forward to next week as well as we head further into these games. So, all right. So yesterday, all right, was a chill day with Metroid Prime Remastered and Oblivion. Great streaming day for me. Had a ton of fun, and actually support was quite good. Thank you for everyone who was there for that. And last night, this is something I didn't talk about. I uploaded my review of The Batman, that is the Robert Pattinson Batman movie, over on DSP Reacts. So far, I think it's been up for like 12 hours, and I'd say opinions are mixed on it, which I'm okay with. I feel like my opinion on this movie differed a lot from a lot of other people's. I didn't really like it as much as most other people. I think a lot of people loved this movie. I don't know what it is. Everyone seems to love certain types of movies these days, and this was a particular situation where I just didn't like it that much. I thought it was good. I thought the cinematography was fine, and the acting was good, but I don't know. This take on Batman, I'm not so sure. So if you want to hear my full opinion on that, a good, 15-plus minute review over on DSP Reacts went live last night. That's youtube.com/@DSP Reacts, my sister channel where I put up all kinds of vlogging, react content, reviews, and the like. So go to give that a look, okay? Then, today, let's talk about what we're doing today. Some good stuff. So, first of all, it is time. It's a level 1 podcast. Gee, what a surprise, right? But after that, it's a major stream of Resident Evil 4 Remake. As if you can't tell, I've been hyped for this game, and all week I've been using my Resident Evil 4 artwork and templates to hype it up whenever I play it. And so today is no different. Today it is the Salazar Castle. We're going to see what that entails. Likely, it's going to be pretty wild, I would think. And pretty exciting and pretty challenging. So, excited for that, and I hope that you guys will join me for it, okay? Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is Like a Dragon Ishin continuing on. And essentially, this is the second half of us finishing up any side content that we want to do in the game before we start heading into the end game story. Because we're in Chapter 10, and the game has 14 chapters, but from what I'm to understand, Chapters 11 through 14 are all major story development. And not to say that it's short, because it probably is going to be hours and hours of story. But, obviously, if there's other interesting side content, leveling, training, unlocking new abilities, I want to do that before we get into that. And we had a really good time on Monday night doing this, and I want to do it one more stream tonight, just kind of running around doing chill, interactive stuff with you guys while we're doing the side quests. And then that means next time we play, we'll be focusing on the story, okay? So good stuff tonight, chill stuff. Hope to see you later tonight. As I already said, I'm not here tomorrow. Hey, we got so much stuff going on. All the gameplay from this week, live on DSP Gaming. We've got the long-form react of me, watching and reacting to the second Wings of Redemption documentary over on DSP Reacts. We got DSP versus the Internet. We have all this stuff that happened, plus the Batman review that all went live over on DSP Reacts this week. So if you haven't watched any of that, hey, tomorrow is the ample opportunity to get caught up on any of it. And if you do, thanks for watching. If you could do me a favor, if you enjoy something you watch, please give it a like on YouTube. If you have an opinion on it, please leave a comment. That helps my channels tremendously. It really does. And will allow those channels to show up in the YouTube algorithm and have more people discover them. I've actually noticed some pretty good growth on DSP Reacts when it comes to subs and stuff recently. So if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate that, okay? And then, when I come back on Friday, boom, we hit the ground running again with variety.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Barrett. We also super chat says, "Dance for me, piggy. You're being boring." Yeah, Phil's Phil was on a bit of a money high from last night. In case you guys weren't aware, Phil had quite a good bit of support last night, especially playing Oblivion. And yeah, got capped off with NDO giving Phil $100 in an individual tip. So Phil got $165 from the night stream, and his chill night stream. And it led to a couple of interesting fucking rants from Phil. He's trying to fucking portray... It was funny, the night stream was kind of funny, right? Phil was saying, oh, the purpose of... People were saying the purpose of night streams. I was like, why do you fucking do night streams? Because a lot of games don't get support. And looking at the fucking metrics, of course. I mean, you can see, most times the night streams don't even get the fucking glasses goal. They barely fucking hit the fucking glasses goal sometimes. And a lot of times you fucking fall under it. Like, especially as of late. But, yeah, Phil had some strange wording when it came to the NDO tip. He tried to act like it was a complete shock and out of the blue and out of nowhere. But this NDO guy has, it seems, I mean, it's going to sound a bit conspiracy theory, but Phil's not a great fucking actor. We know this. We've all seen Project 7. So, yeah, you can sometimes tell when Phil's not being completely honest with you. And, yeah, it's one of those things where, I don't even know if I can show you a clip. Maybe emoji. God, I don't know. But yeah, Phil's like, oh, what a surprise, did not expect it at all. Wow, this came out of the blue. And Phil alluding to that and saying that outright, as usual, a big fucking giveaway. So yeah, Phil's on a bit of a high because support for him was decent yesterday. He actually barely hit the fucking glasses goal on the day stream. And the night stream, he had the fucking $100 whale NDO, who has been quite a big supporter for him over the years. In fact, if we check out the tips analysis, you can see NDO is here, and he has been giving Phil quite a lot of support. And $2,435 make that $2,535 now, I think, with the most recent contribution. So, yeah, NDO, big supporter of Phil. He's a very prominent whale. He usually tips big when he does tip. So, yeah. In fact, we can even search some more NDO stuff here. Some more data. Give me a second here, I'll just scroll down. Here we go. NDO has given Phil 37, well it's now 38, so going by the tips tracker data. So 37 tips. The average tip amount from an NDO is $65.91. They're usually quite hefty contributions. Apparently, I've been sent Wardog Leader has sent me a DM Discord about a link to the clip. Fantastic stuff. Let's go that. Oh fuck! I opened my Discord and I can see that fucking image at Profit sent me still. I forgot to click off it. So it's please get that fucking shit off. Profit, you're a sick bastard, man. So yeah, Wardog Leader sent me a clip via Twitter. Josh called Poem Switcher. Poem Switcher, of course. Coming up with the goods here.
$100 tip, man. Boom! Out of nowhere, too. Like, I had no clue that was coming tonight. $100 tip, man. Boom! Out of nowhere, too. Like, I had no clue that was coming tonight.
Yeah, that was Phil's action right there. You know, I mean, actually fucking standing ovation. Well done. You fucking knocked it the park. But we all fucking believed that was fucking genuine, sincere. Fucking fantastic stuff indeed. You want to know the best part about the night stream? Phil fucked the fuck off 15 minutes early. I think he's even a tweet about it, you know. I think we got a wee tweet here discussing that. Joker review. Gets wailed on, leaves early, says he has to leave to make a grocery list with his wife tonight and can't stay longer. Jesus fucking Christ. So all of a sudden, if I can't leave early to make a fucking grocery list for his fucking day off. Jesus Christ. And apparently there's another clip here from... Another one from Poems Mystery.
As you can see, people appreciate the fact that I put in these streams that aren't necessarily meant to be the hottest new releases or you know what I'm saying? They just want to chill. People want that feeling. So, yeah, it's not going to happen every night. Not every single stream is going to be a giant knock it out of the park home run when it comes to, like, you know, making money. That's absolutely positively true. But at the same time, as you can see, you never know when people are going to come by who appreciate what you do and say, hey, you know, I just want to support out of nowhere. And literally that's what happened tonight. You know, earlier tonight we had Tyler with 2 big tips, and now we got NDO coming out of here with a giant tip. And why? Because they just appreciate the kind of content that I put out. It's not because I'm playing a hot new release. It's just because they like it in general, right? And that's what I really appreciate. So thank you to those of you who do support these kind of streams, right? And allow me to do chill stuff. Because I don't like to have to be the guy that's like, oh, I can only play a hot new release every stream, and if I don't, I go out of business and shit, and I gotta worry about everything. I don't. As you can see, this is excellent. I don't have to really worry, you know. Yeah, you'll always have slower streams. That's okay. But when people every once in a while come by and show how much they appreciate, you know, what I do, because, you know, they like it for what it is rather than, oh, it's a hot new release. Everyone.
Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, man. I love how desensitized Phil has essentially got into getting massive tips. Even this one, to be fair, the NDO one was probably some, you know, some kind of planned thing. You know, guy probably told him, I'm going to tip you, you know, just a heads up. You know, because it's fucking terrible acting. You guys have seen me freak out before when I get like a big contribution. Like, I'm also, it's a happy thing to fucking happen, but it's a strange thing to happen as well. Phil is so fucking desensitized to getting these big fucking massive contributions. The fact that Phil has a specific animation for big massive contributions to me is quite telling. There's an expectation there with Phil to fucking use. These animations were made up by someone else, obviously. Phil's not got a skill to make up his own animations. So he's like, so he's requesting these animations to get made up, you know what I mean? I want a $20 animation. I want a $50 animation. I want a $100 animation. It's like he wants these big massive animations so he can fucking, you know, he can use them and he expects them. It's like, what in the fucking, he's so desensitized it now. And getting these massive fucking contributions. I freak the fuck out if I get a big fucking contribution. I was like, are you fucking sure about this? This is a lot of fucking money. I get a fucking paranoid about it sometimes, you know what I mean? But Phil's like fucking desensitized it, but he's already fucking spent it for his fucking day off. So yeah, Phil's in a fucking chirpy mood because he got a fucking decent amount of whale, and mainly from his fucking deadhead right fucking here. NDO. Oh yeah, I forgot this is not. This still gets updated a wee bit, I think. Kinda. Well, no, to be fair, no, this page. The daily summary page on the tracker does not get updated much anymore by piece, but this is still going to, the main page, the main dashboard page still gets updated. So yeah, as you can see, there's just these data right here. Elder Scrolls, 110% return for his goal of $150. Good day for him. He said 2 successful days this week where he's fucking managed to have over $200 in support on streams. So, back to the bingo. Nice wee fucking detour there. Thank you very much, by the way, World Leader, for sending me those clips on Twitter. I do appreciate it.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much, DDog1968 for the super chat. It says, I'm just trying to draw this out so we can go 1.25 speed. So take your time reading this. Well, I can't go too fucking slow, do I, bore fuckers? Sorry. I mean, to be fair, I did pause fucking well there, you know what I mean? And World League as well. Anyone from Spain here get fucked? Scotland beat Spain 2-0 for it's the first time Scotland beaten Spain in like 39 years. First time in my existence on this planet Scotland have beaten Spain. Get up, you Spain.
Yeah, yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Anders Pack for a super chat. It says, Phil, I support what you do, as we wouldn't have a shit load of funny detractors without your sorry being. That's an incredible thing about Phil. You gotta fucking look at the positives that come. For Phil being such a horrible fucking toxic person, look at all the positives that have come from it. Look at the community that we've got these days. Like the evolution, not only of Phil, like Phil's regressed over years. Phil used to be some fucking outgoing, confident person. He was a fucking Street Fighter player and he fucking played all these fucking games terribly. But he was doing well on YouTube back in the fucking day. He had a fucking ridiculous mission on my contract. And he had a fucking young, hot girlfriend as well, you know what I mean? She was annoying to fucking listen to. She was annoying as fuck. But yeah, you know, he had this fucking barely legal girlfriend, you know what I mean? There was a fucking flex, and he had his own wee place, and he was doing well on YouTube, and he fucking got to move across the fucking country, away from Connecticut, away from his fucking friends and family. And things were going so well for him. And then the apocalypse happened, and then fucking contracts got renegotiated, and then Phil wasn't doing so well with money anymore. And then things got desperate for Phil, and Leanna had to get a job, and Leanna got fed up with Phil, and Leanna dumped Phil's ass. And Phil fucking got more desperate when it came to fucking money, and they fucking bought out 13 fucking credit cards he fucking maxed out and all shit, you know. It's incredible. Phil went and regressed from being this confident, cocky YouTuber. You know, some guy that's fucking like, you know, about to turn fucking 30, flexing with a fucking teenage girlfriend. You know what I mean? Doing well on YouTube with the fucking the contract he was on. He went from that to the fucking sad, pitiable creature you can fucking see before you. In that same time, the tractors have gone above and above and above and above and above and above with certain upgrades. From Tevin to like Sons of Kojima, who were questionable in the fucking motives, especially with Fred Fox, you know what I mean? But look at what's happened from there though. Tevin has fucking gone above and beyond as well. He's certainly fucking Tevin has proved himself. Let's be honest here. Tevin has proved himself that he's not just about fucking Phil. Tevin can fucking do things about anything. Tevin can just do his normal shit, play games, whatever, fun, whatever. He can focus on other people as well. But he's also got Phil to focus on as well and fucking, you know, make fun of him as well. So Tevin has certainly fucking, you know, done well to fucking just make sure it's not just about fucking Phil in that regard. And look at all the fucking other detractors we got today going. Exactly, Tevin does shit for charity, exactly. Whereas Phil fucking says he doesn't fucking do charity because of his upbringing or some piss, you know what I mean? Because of sick personal gain. But look at what I'm saying, the detractors these days, the community we have got these days. You know what I mean? You got fucking, like, you know, like, that being said, are doing amazing things. That being said, the fucking contributions of, like, Alt, Meerkat, you know, Steve, and as well, you know what I mean? It's fucking insane what the three of them can fucking manage. And Sam, of course, as well, sorry. I almost forgot Sam, sorry, Sam. But yes, I'm saying though, the four of them have done such amazing things. With the channel, you know what I mean, and fucking bringing the community even closer together, and the fucking things they're trying to organise, you know, and it's even outside of that being said as well, you got guys like fucking Raven and Dudy's trying his best to fucking be also prominent, whatever. And you got fucking Raven's Dolphins, always fucking entertaining to watch as well. Meerkat does his little separate streams as well from outside of that being said. You got all these detractors and even fucking like Taking L's and Decepticon and Detractor Beam. These guys are all really good to fucking enjoy and watch. You even got Frogger back in the scene. You know what I mean? So look at Super Truffer in the chat right now. He's fucking doing great stuff as well. And it's not just Phil stuff either. It's not just Super Truffer as well, showing that he's not just about fucking focusing on DSP and fucking just saying I'm a detractor and fucking focus on that. He literally fucking looks at far other things as well. He looks at some things like TV shows, like British comedy shows. He looks at controversial subjects, real life controversial subjects like fucking, you know, missing people and all that shit, you know. So that's what I'm saying though. The community has fucking grown and evolved and has fucking grown in leaps and bounds over years. In that same time, Phil has regressed from being this fucking YouTube fucking giga chad with a fucking, you know, this like 30-year-old YouTuber with a fucking teenage girlfriend, barely fucking legal, things are going great for him, the money's flying in, he's on this ridiculous fucking contract, and look at him now. Now he's a fucking sad, pathetic little gout-ridden man-child who just wants to fucking beg every single fucking day on stream, pretend what he's fucking doing is meaningful, when nobody really fucking cares, essentially, apart from us. We're probably the ones that care the most of what Phil fucking does. More so than his own goddamn fans. Let that fucking sink in. Anyway, I think I've wasted enough goddamn time. I can now confidently, I think, go 1.25 speed. Let's carry on with the show.
When I come back on Friday, boom, we hit the ground running again with variety. It'll be a level 1 podcast where I will obviously recap my day off. And if it's anything like the last few weeks, there'll be a ridiculous amount of gaming news that'll happen on my day off that I'll have to report on Friday on the show, because it always seems to happen when I'm not here. Funny how that happens, right? And then, Friday's main stream is the return of Ask the King. For those who don't know, Ask the King is my bi-monthly Q&A show. It's my longest running show I've ever done. I used to do Ask the King over a decade ago. We're at 95 episodes. 95.
Why is it called Ask the King? Are you not going to rebrand that? Because the King is associated... The King branding is related to the King of Fate, Phil. Don't even try and pretend otherwise. Ask the King of what? The King of Fate. Because you fucking called yourself the King of Fate back in the fucking day. You just don't want to fucking lose that fucking show title because it's actually a fucking longest running show, as you fucking said. You don't mind fucking rebranding Feasting with the King because it's a relatively new fucking show. Feasting with the King was only a couple of years old, right? A couple of years old, Feasting with the King, he doesn't mind rebranding that shit because who's going to fucking really care about that getting rebranded? But Ask the King, he's actually kind of proud of Ask the King. That's one of his fucking staple fucking shows, you know? He can't afford to rebrand Ask the King. It may confuse his dead-headed fans. What's he going to call it? You know, preaching with a pig.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes, okay? Now, there's definitely been a concerted effort for people to say, just don't use the King moniker anymore, because, sadly, too many idiots associate it with your old negative past. To which I tend to agree. I mean, I've phased out my old moniker you know, the King of Hate, that's gone. The website's been gone for over a year. And we're trying, right? We're trying to change everything. And even you'll see this tomorrow when I'm not here, there will be a new episode of me eating food from Sunday stream, but it's not called Feasting with the King. I changed it. So let me know what you think when that episode comes out. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are, okay? But anyway, Ask the King seems to be like the last holdout at this point, in which case, what I'd like to do is possibly...
Please, before you even fucking suggest what he's going to fucking do, I'm going to guess it's up to his goddamn audience to fucking tell him what to fucking call it. It's going to be up to his goddamn audience to determine a new name for the goddamn show. I'm calling it now.
Possibly change it to a new name, but a lot of people are like, no, it's a legacy show, don't do that. Someone had a good idea. They said, how about you hit episode 100, and once you hit episode 100, all right, then you rebrand it, something different, okay? And it's fine, like, you don't have to cancel the show, just keep doing it, but rebrand it, get some new artwork, get a new name. And I thought about it, I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Now, the thing is, it's a bi-monthly show, so if you do the math, so episode 95 is Friday, episode 96 would be May, episode 97 would be July, episode 98 would be September, 99 would be November, which would mean the 100th episode would be in January of 2024, and we could maybe retire the show, at least as it's named like that, and then maybe next year, we could rebrand it and refresh it, all right? Because I do feel like ending it in the 90s doesn't make sense. It would be good to have like 100 damned episodes of the show and maybe say, okay, Ask the King is retired. Let's start fresh with something new for the new year, right? So we'll think about that. Obviously, we had a long time to think about that over the...
Barry else is saying, did he just count it wrong? I don't know, I wasn't really paying much. Did film this August? Is that what it was? Hold on.
Makes sense. Now, the thing is, episode 97 would, if you do the math, so episode 95 is Friday, episode 96...
So episode 97, did he just say 97?
Like, it kind of makes sense. Now, the thing is, it's a bi-monthly show, so if you do the math, so episode 95 is Friday, episode...
95 is, okay, 95 is March, okay.
96 would be May.
Yes, that's right so far.
Episode 97 would be July.
Yes, that's right so far.
Episode 98 would be September.
That's right so far.
99 would be November, which
It's actually right though, isn't it?
would mean the one...
No, it's actually, I mean, Phil's actually right here. I don't think Phil actually missed... Because you're going from March, then May... Wait, you missed October, is that what it was? It was every 2 months, okay. We got March, then you fucking miss April, you go in May, then you miss it June, you go July, you miss it August, you go to September, you go October, November.
Artwork, episode 100. Oh, don't do that. Fine, like, you don't have to cancel the show, just keep doing it. Monthly show, so if you do the... July, episode 98 would be September, 99 would be November, which would mean the 100th episode would be in January of 2024, and we could maybe retire...
But Phil is intentionally missing out every second month because it's bi-monthly. Phil's correct. Phil didn't get it wrong. Phil got it correct, okay. He is missing out every other month because it's a bi-monthly show every 2 months. Phil's got this one right.
Retire the show, at least as it's named like that, and then maybe next year...
You guys confused the crap out of me there with Phil dumbass pig logic as well. Also, I did nothing wrong today on. I'm consuming a Tunnels tea cake. Big up Scotland. Hey, it's fucking someone enjoying Scottish culture right there.
We could rebrand it and refresh it, alright? Because I do feel like ending it...
Barrett says he counted it right, but that's not bi-monthly. It means twice per month, doesn't it? Yeah, might be right actually. What if we just quickly just search? Bi-monthly I'm just searching this fucking... Yeah. Bi-monthly means done, produced, or occurring twice a month or every 2 months. Apparently it can mean both different things, Barrett Wells. According to the thing I'm reading here, it can mean either occurring twice a month or every 2 months. That's the official definition I'm seeing. So there you go.
In the 90s doesn't make sense. It would be good to have like 100 damned episodes of the show and maybe say, okay, Ask the King is retired. Let's start fresh with something new for the new year, right? So we'll think about that. Obviously, we had a long time to think about that over the course of the year. But no, I'm not going to just retire out of nowhere. I'll have to think about it, okay? Anyway, so the first stream after the Level 1 podcast on Friday will be Ask the King. But this is going to be over on DSP Reacts. Moving.
Ah, shit. I didn't even think about fucking bingo for Friday. What am I going to do on Friday for bingo? Because usually the fucking Level 1 podcast is shorter because of Ask the King. Also, it starts later. It's like 2 hours later than fucking usual. So I don't even know what I'm going to fucking do, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to think about this. I mean, if I don't want to do a whole entire fucking stream on Ask the King, especially, it's going to be a later stream. And if I'm doing it my usual fucking way, it means I might not be fucking finishing until like 2 a.m. or some push. Nah, I don't think I can do that.
Forward. It makes sense to do this style of show over there. That's the whole point of that channel, is me vlogging, reacting, reviewing, right? It's not gameplay. This channel is supposed to be kind of gameplay, and the podcast, well, that channel is everything else. So that will be the very fun return of Ask the King on Friday. Now, if you've not yet asked your questions for Ask the King, I don't know what in the holy heck you are waiting for. All right? I really have no clue at this point. So if you're a channel member anywhere, if you're a channel member here on DSP Gaming or a channel member over on DSP Reacts, you have priority to get your questions answered for the show, and I can tell you like 80% of the questions that have been answered on Ask the King for the last several episodes have been from channel members.
And that's a bingo because Phil said members.
So if you didn't post up yet, please do. Just check the community tab. You'll see a post there that explains here it is, post here. Please do. Now, if you're not a channel member, you can still get your questions answered, or at least have a chance. Head to dspgaming.com, and on the forums there, there's a thread for Ask the King that you can post up in. Or if you're live on the stream right now, just type ! Ask the King, and a link will pop up. Click on there. You'll go right to the site, and you can post up there as well. Now, there's a couple other opportunities to get your questions answered. If you are a patron of mine on patreon.com/darksidephil, a $20 pledge nets you the ability to have your question personally answered in full and in full detail on the show. So consider that, all right? Or the day of, I also take questions off of my Twitter at @TheyCallMeDSP. So there you go. There's many different opportunities to get your questions answered. Please post up. It's basically have today and tomorrow because Friday is the show. So that's all you have left, all right? The more questions I get, the better the show is. So please post up, and I can't wait to answer your questions live on Ask the King episode 95 this coming Friday. Now, on the late stream on Friday, since we're not doing gameplay on the daytime stream, we're going to be doing Resident Evil 4 Remake on the late stream, all right? So don't worry, for those who are craving Resident Evil 4 Remake and loving the playthrough, it's continuing regardless. Then on Saturday, again, we got the Level 1 podcast, and now we have DSP versus the Internet, my weekly react show to clips over on DSP Gaming. DSP React. Again, if you're a channel member over there, I strongly urge you, post up your nominations for videos now. You must post up early. If you don't post up, you post up last minute, I'm not going to see your nominations, all right? You need to post up right away, and then it should be a good show, reacting to a variety of good stuff. And then the late stream again on Saturday will be Resident Evil 4 Remake. So 2 night streams of Resident Evil 4 Remake, both Friday and Saturday coming up, okay? Sunday, we get back to full-time gaming. So on Sunday, it'll be Metroid Prime Remastered paired with Oblivion. Then on Monday, it'll be more Resident Evil 4 Remake paired with Like a Dragon Ishin. And then same thing Tuesday, Wednesday, we kind of alternate between those schedules, okay? So that's good. It's good stuff, good variety of stuff, right? In the meantime, I've determined what my next review will be over on DSP Reacts. Someone brought it up yesterday. I said, that's a great suggestion. I'm going to be watching the Jordan Peele movie, Nope. It just hit Amazon Prime, and I've actually been interested in this movie ever since it was announced. I have no idea what it's about, and I'm glad that I have no idea what it's about. So I'm going to watch that over the next couple of nights, and I'll be reviewing Nope over on DSP Reacts this weekend. I'm thinking probably like Saturday night, something like that, okay? So there you go. That should be a good one. And after that, I'm not sure. So again, more suggestions are appreciated. So some things that I've been thinking of, Godzilla vs. Kong. That'd be good for variety. Or maybe the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie, because if I watch that, then maybe I could also watch Peacemaker after the fact. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, coming up. But give me your suggestions of stuff to watch either on Amazon Prime or over on HBO Max, obviously. Okay, geez, what else? I'm trying to think, so much going on. Oh, yeah.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett. We also have Super Chat. It says, holy hell, this whole pre-stream is just schedule talk and begs. And what else did you expect? It's always that way. You're not a stranger to the fucking podcast. You know this shit, for fuck's sake. It's just Phil constantly reminding his dumbass fucking chat, the fucking schedule, what he's going to be doing that day in the fucking upcoming days, and how all the ways they can fucking give him money. It's this every single fucking time, without fail. This is the future for Phil. This every single fucking day.
Okay, geez, what else? I'm trying to think, so much going on. Oh, yeah, my birthday celebration is coming up 1 week from Friday. So that's going to be Friday, April 7th. There's going to be a marathon event here on DSP Gaming. What are we going to be doing? Well, number one, it'll be eligible that day. If anyone does a large tip contribution, I will take a shot of the gin that the Dutch brothers donated to me.
That's your fucking number one fucking thing to fucking remind people of. That is like the most immediate thing that comes to your fucking mind as soon as that's the number one thing for Phil. That's literally, he listed it number one. Number one priority for Phil on his birthday. Try and get those morons to give him $100 contributions. Not just $100 altogether. He wants singular, NDO style $100 contributions. And once again, Phil is saying contributions are not tips here. Phil was doing his absolute best here to fleece super chats out of people for $100 so he can fucking go right to them and tell them, no, it's only tips. Even though Phil has said contributions several times every time he's brought us up. He's saying contributions now. Fuck me, man.
Here on DSP Gaming, what are we going to be doing? Well, number one, it'll be eligible that day if anyone does a large tip contribution.
Oh, so fair. Now it's a tip contribution. The last few times Phil said this, right? He said contributions. A large one, you know. This is the first time Phil has alluded to mean tips only. But I swear he is purposely trying to fucking use his language to try and confuse people, because the last time he had this fucking going on, somebody gave him a $100 super chat and he said, no, I'm not going to take a drink.
I will take a shot of the gin that the Dutch brothers donated to me for this event. It is, I think, it's Dutch is what? Norwegian? Or is it from the Netherlands? I get confused. Dutch is Netherlands, correct? So it's from the...
Stupid fucking bastard. Oh my fucking god. Stupid fucking moron. Hold on. I need to do it. I need to do it. I'm sorry, but I need to fucking do it. I can't not do it. It needs to be done.
Hold A. Match the flags to their corresponding province, state, or country. What? Oh, fuck me.
A fair guess, but I'm afraid it's wrong. Try again.
I don't know anything about Europe. Fuck.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh my god. Well, Paris. I don't know what the Paris. Oh, Italy. It's telling you. France. This is France. Fucking Finland. Oh, I got Germany.
Heavens!
I don't know what the United Kingdom is. Italy. I know what Italy looks like. It looks like a boot.
Try again.
What? That's bullshit. That's exactly what I did.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. A fair guess, but I'm afraid it's wrong. Heavens!
I don't know these at all.
Whoever gave you that idea? No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Where's Spain? I knew that. Ireland is one of these.
A fair guess, but I'm afraid it's wrong.
Okay. Norway? I don't know these at all, man.
Try again.
So to sum up, by the way, Norway is here. The Netherlands, which is not included in this fucking quiz, by the way, is this little one right here. This is the Netherlands. This is Belgium. So just for people that may not be aware, this is Netherlands, this is Belgium, and this is United Kingdom right here that Phil thought maybe in Ireland. Fuck me. I know Phil also thought that Greece was all the way up here, when it's actually down here. There you go. Let's watch the rest of it. Whereas Luxembourg? Luxembourg's actually not been included for some fucking reason. It's actually a very small country in between Germany and Belgium and all that shit, you know what I mean? It's like wee small, it's like fucking, it's so fucking small, and obviously they've not included it in this fucking map for whatever reason, which is a bit of a shit fucking thing to do. It's a real fucking country after all, you know? But Luxembourg's around about here, roughly. And it's its own fucking country, but this map just ignores it because fuck you, Luxembourg, I guess. Now find Liechtenstein. Fuck off.
I don't know my geography. Fuck.
A fair guess,
Wow.
but I'm afraid it's wrong.
I didn't have a clue.
Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, Phil was atrocious at that. Phil was goddamn diabolical. Is Dutch Norwegian? Fuck off. Dutch is the Netherlands. Although, you know, I mean, I do hope Phil makes a common mistake of trying to confuse Holland and the Netherlands as being the same thing, because they're not.
Gin from the Netherlands. Yes, yes, yes. So if we get a big contribution that day, I'll take a shot of gin live on the stream. Whoo boy, you guys got me sloshed during the Super Bowl event, so I can't imagine what's going to happen on my birthday event, okay? In addition, we're going to be going through the gaming schedule to see what games are coming out this year that have solid dates and which ones I'm interested in playing, and we're going to create a gaming calendar live together, so that way we can figure out exactly what I'm doing for the rest of the year gameplay-wise for games that have dates, okay? That should be fun and exciting and informative. Also, for the first time ever, we're going to be checking out Tier Maker. That's the website where you can rank stuff, and we're going to do some live rankings together. I'm thinking things like horror games, horror movie franchises, food, other games and stuff. It's going to be a lot of stuff because there's a lot of topics on there you can do. So that'll be fun to do live together, I feel. We'll have to work on that, get it set up and get it working in a browser or whatever. But it should be pretty fun, okay? And then on top of that, there's going to be a fantasy battle royale match in WWE 2K. It's just going to be a random one that I set up with a bunch of fantasy characters. I'm going to be having birthday cake during that stream and a live meal as well. So that's what we've scheduled already. We very well could have even more stuff scheduled for that marathon event between now and that Friday, April 7th. But we'll talk more about it over the next week and figure out what else we want to do. So that should be an exciting event, okay? As for new games and stuff I'm playing, I don't know yet. Because honestly, I don't know the release dates of a lot of games. That's the whole idea of us going through and doing the game schedule on April 7th, so we know exactly what games are coming out moving forward. But there seems to be a strong push for me to play Elden Ring New Game Plus. I'm okay with that. I've been okay with doing that since I finished the game. Of course, I told you guys when I finished it, man, that was like a 140-hour playthrough. Let's take a break. But I've been down for going back for a while. It's up to you guys if that's what you want to see. For the next, playthrough that I'll balance with other new releases, I'm down for that. Obviously, that would be a large ongoing project. That would take quite some time to do. But as long as you guys are here and you're interacting and you're helping me and it's a great session, it'll be great. Here's the thing. The New Game Plus run is going to be very different from the original run. Why? Because the original Elden Ring run, it was a first-time run, right? It was me experiencing everything for the very first time, and it was kind of like, I want to do cold turkey. Yes, people were helping me a little bit, but it wasn't like, I needed a ton of help. It was just trying to go through, figure stuff out. This time around, I've seen the whole game. I've literally done almost every optional dungeon, every optional boss fight completed. I've done it all. So in this run, it's not like, oh, you can spoil. How could you possibly spoil? I've done everything. So in this run, it's all about helping me out with this new build that I want to do, whether it's magic, whether it's a hunter's build, whatever it is, because people have had different ideas. And basically making it work with your interaction and your feedback. It's really going to be the interactive Elden Ring playthrough, as opposed to the first one was just the first cold turkey one. This is different, okay? So, I am excited.
That is not what cold turkey means, you dumb motherfucker. Oh, why? Why does... Oh my fucking god, he's such a fucking moron. Valedictorian, everyone. This is a fucking valedictorian. This drunk-ass motherfucker right here.
Excited for this because it's going to feel different. Finally seeing other aspects of the game, other aspects of the builds that I've never seen before. All right, so that'll be fun, I think, and it's going to be something different. Now, if you guys absolutely want that next, I'm down for that. Or if not, let me know what else you want. We'd have to figure out what would be the next great playthrough to do while I balance it with other new releases this month coming out. Okay, so give me your feedback and exactly, Cracker Jack says I'll watch if you don't do Jump R2. I don't want to. That's the whole point. I want to do a completely different build, so I'm not just doing the same thing over and over. I'd much rather play it completely differently because the game can be played differently. You see? Andy says there's a misspelling in my Batman movie review.
The Dentheads fucking catch a fucking typo, but they don't fucking catch him fucking misusing the word fucking cold turkey. Seriously? Not one of his fucking chat is going to fucking bring him up for that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Looks like it's spelled correctly to me. Well, thank you for telling me that. I think I just fixed it. Please go confirm, Andy, if I fixed that or not, and I appreciate you telling me so I can fix it. Okay. So there you go. It's Roberto Pattinson. No, it's not Roberto Pattinson. Roberto Pattincino. Anyway, so yeah, I'm down for Elden Ring. Let me know if that's what you want. If not, we can talk about it. We still have about another week to week and a half because I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 4 Remake and Metroid Prime, but once those are done, yes, then we need to figure out what are the next playthroughs, and I'd love to hear your feedback on that, okay? All right, so all this stuff is happening. It's exciting, isn't it? Exciting stuff. Now, before we get to anything else, real quick, members goal. As you know, this month we did something completely different. This month, instead of having a month-long members goal, I had a daily goal where every day we tried to gain just a few members. Now, admittedly, there's been ups and downs. There's some days where we actually go up. There's some days where we lose. There's sometimes when I'm off a day, I come back, and all the progress we made during the week is lost as memberships expire. That's kind of the nature of the beast here on YouTube. It's always ups and downs, and there's always people who are jumping on, jumping off, and, can't really control that. What I'm happy about is that we did not base a monthly goal off of this. Because in previous months, it was always, oh, if we hit it, we do it. If we don't, we don't. And how disappointing is it if we don't hit a goal and then we don't do a special event? And on top of that...
Hold on. What was his tally at the start of the fucking month? I feel we need to fucking... I think we'll have to check it because... Here we go. Actually, no. Here we no go. Actually, we can. Yeah. The 28th of February, Phil had about 378 fucking members, okay? So right at the very last day of February, Phil had 378. In that time, Phil has got up to 428, but you can bet your bottom dollar that Phil would have fucking had a goal in mind to try and get at least 100 plus fucking members at the same fucking time for one fucking month. If Phil had done his usual fucking thing, he would not have probably hit his fucking members goal unless he begged profusely and somebody felt sorry for him. So Phil has had very slow growth. He still had some people fucking gifting memberships, you know what I mean, to try and fucking hit at random, to make Phil feel better. But the support for Phil has not been as forthcoming as he may have wanted to hope for. But he's also fucking double dipping as well because he's also got DSP React support to try and fucking make the most of. So, yeah. It's an interesting one. I think as long as DSP Reacts also fucking counters lack of members on DSP Gaming, he's not going to be that, that moany about it, that complaining about it, but who knows?
How annoying is it to hear every day, guys, we're only a few away, please gift, please become a member.
Are you fucking telling me, are you seriously fucking trying to fucking make fun of yourself? When you fucking say the same shit every single fucking day anyway, when you fucking comes to supporting you? How annoying is it when you fucking hear the same thing every day? Like, you mean like fucking how to tip? You mean how to fucking, gift you fucking super chats and shit, and tips and contributions, and fucking money for your day off and all that shit. Yeah, it gets very fucking annoying, Phil. I cannot believe you just fucking said that.
On top of that, how annoying is it to hear every day, guys, we're only a few away, please gift, please become a member. Oh no, a member bomb expired, and now we're back at another 50 members, and now we'll never hit it. Stupid, right? I don't like that. So I'm glad that we're doing it differently, and we're already doing a birthday special celebration, even without having to hit any goal here, okay? But I want to say thank you because you guys did support the channel. If you remember, this month we started around like 340, 350-ish, and here we are, up to almost 430 and climbing. That's nice of you. Thank you for supporting the channel, even though it wasn't even for a long-term goal. I really do appreciate that. And again, it's all about growth consistently. Every month we're going to go up and down, but as long as maybe every month we're going up just a little bit, eventually the channel will see real growth. All right? And it's kind of been a problem. I'll be honest. It's hard to get people to become members on YouTube. It is.
Is it honest? We have in our bingo because Phil said the word fucking honest, but she is definitely fucking not, by the way. This is a quite strong bingo card so far, I'm not gonna lie, we're doing quite well.
Features here are nowhere near as good as Twitch. They're not. There's not much I can do about that. I'm doing my best to try to offer new features, okay? So, if you want to help out the channel today, if you're not a member, consider becoming one. If you were a member and it lapsed, consider renewing it. If you're someone who just wants to help out the community as a whole, please consider gifting some memberships. We have tons of people in the chat who I see would be very willing to accept a gifted membership today if someone were thinking that they wanted to be kind of generous and help out. So thank you to anyone in any regard who helps the channel, but the memberships have been great. With some of the growth this month, I really, really appreciate that. It's always good at the end of the month to look and say, wow, we're way better off than we were at the beginning of the month.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Utterly Insane for the super chat, who says he wants a special so he can milk the dents. Jesus fucking Christ, yeah, it's just bizarre to me, it really fucking is, you know what I mean, like, it's just, a lot of people think that Phil's DSP React stuff is going to hurt him long term. That's going to have to, we're going to have to wait and see for that. We'll give it like a half year or so to see how much it actually has hurt Phil in terms of the money he fucking makes. DSP Gaming is going to get fucking hit by it slightly, you know what I mean? It's going to have a slight loss because he's fucking diluting some of his content and he's fucking putting some content on DSP Reacts as well. But if it balances out for him, or it might even fucking work out better, who knows? Time will tell. The initial impression a lot of detractors had was that DSP React is actually going to harm DSP Gaming more and it won't actually be fucking beneficial to him. We'll just have to wait and see. But I don't think there's a good way for... I'm saying it's hard to actually track both at the same time, I think. Especially since Phil fucking juggles between podcast and DSP Gaming and then jumps over to fucking DSP React, so it's fucking main shit, you know. It's a fucking weird.
With some of the growth this month, I really, really appreciate that. It's always good at the end of the month to look and say, wow, we're way better off than we were at the beginning of the month. That's a good thing, right? So thank you for that. Thanks for considering it. You guys know all the benefits to becoming a member, right? You get a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter, a highlighted name in chat and comments. You get to use all my emotes in your chat and the comments. You You don't have to abide by the slow mode rules of the chat. You can talk as much as you want. You get priority in special events such as Ask the King. Your questions... Sorry, I gotta tickle my throat.
Well, that's a definite fucking thumbnail if ever I saw one. Clown mode, for fuck's sake, hold on. Hold on. You know I've got to do it. You know I've got to fucking do it. Which one? Which frame is thumbnail best? I might have gone past the best frames already. Jesus for Christ, man. Oh my fucking god. What in the hell? I mean, if it's anything, it might be that. But it kind of cuts off a part of his head, you know, and everything before it is a bit bloody, you know. Do people want them this way, or would you ever have it at the start?
You get priority in special events such as Ask the King. Your questions...
Like this shit here, like this fucking crap here, where he's like, oh no! This fucking face. What in the fuck is fucking wrong with him? So, would this be better? Is this the preferred one, do you think? This one right here, before he starts to cough. Definitely that. Okay, this one right here then might be the winner. Yeah, the black shirt might blend in with the background. I don't know, it kind of stands out a wee bit, so it might work out better in this one. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just have it go. Let's have a wee test go, shall we? Let's trim that, go from there. Not like that, the hair might blend in as well. Oh, don't know. I need the website. Hold on a second, I forgot to have the website ready to go. Okay, we have the website ready to go. Let's go, there's a fucking image, there we go. Let's go to copy. Cool stuff, and we paste it. Here we go. Moment of time. That worked kind of okay. As predicted, the t-shirt did blend in with the background a bit there, but it kind of worked alright. You got Phil's chair there, which I love how the chair blends. The black part of the chair blends in with the shirt as well, which means I didn't cut off that. Ah, you bastard. And it's a good idea, so I'm going to post that on That Being Said. I think I'll randomly share that image on That Being Said general discussion. Let those guys enjoy that shit. There we go. We stream exclusive for them. Fuck it. Let's get on with the show.
Sorry, I gotta tickle my throat. That came out of nowhere too. It shocked me right in the middle of my sentence. Try that again. Okay. You get priority for special events like Ask the King. You have a high priority to get your question answered on the show compared to everybody else. And also, for other special events, things like, there's a themed marathon where people are going to be nominating games. The members always get priority to nominate and get games into those marathon events as well, okay? I'm kind of thinking the next special event we should do should be a marathon. And it should be a gaming marathon. And I'm thinking it should be in May. And I'm not sure what it should be yet. Thinking about it, all right? Maybe we should do a themed event, and it's cool because we can just do it without having to hit a goal, right? Like, I really wanted to do that Retro Challenge event. Remember the Retro Games Challenge? I really wanted to do it. I was dying to do it. And then it didn't happen. I was like, fuck. I'm never going to play Ninja Gaiden. Well, I'll think about it. We'll think about it and we'll go from there. Okay, maybe someone just made a suggestion, generic. What about indies? Yeah, we haven't done an indie game event in a long time. Like a really long time, years. So maybe an indie game event is apropos. Let's think about it together over the next few weeks and try to set up the next one for May, like early to mid-May, okay? Cool. Okay, so anyway, thank you. Please consider becoming a member, and thanks for that. Now, of course, as you know, I'm a crowdfunded individual. What that means, I don't have any product placements, I don't have sponsorships or partnerships or anything like that. It's all based on you guys supporting the content, whether it's you watch the videos and there's ad revenue involved, or maybe you're a YouTube Premium subscriber, in which case I get credit for your views, or if you're watching live on stream.
This whole goddamn fucking thing so far has been just him fucking telling his audience how to fucking give him money.
Things like super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. They all help tons.
Fuck me, man. Can you tell us his fucking day off tomorrow? When he gets right before his fucking day off, the fucking begging goes into fucking overdrive. It really fucking does.
They help me keep going. Thank you to anyone who supports the channel and my efforts to keep putting out this kind of content for you. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Okay, I want to blow my nose now because I coughed, and then we're going to get to the news story. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about PC gaming today. I know many of you are going to have issue with this, and I'm okay with that. But I want to tackle this from an outsider's logical perspective. Give me 1 second.
Do you value money more than our friendship?
Oh shit, PC gaming rant? Prophet, brace yourself, buddy. And you know, you're a wee sick pervert and you fucking shared that picture earlier on, but I am concerned for you right now, pal. This might be a very difficult thing for you to fucking hear, pal. Prophet. Just, I mean, a wee safety warning, you know what I mean? Can we just make sure he's okay? Prophet's here, okay? He's going to talk about PC gaming. And by the way, Phil, I'm still waiting for Phil to get back from blowing his god on. He muted the stream, Phil. Phil muted the stream. But he's going to blow his nose. And he's still blowing his nose now. This is 1.25 speed, remember? And he's been away the whole entire time blowing his nose. This is not paused. There it is now. Fuck me, man.
Alright, I'm back. It's the hazards of doing a live show. Sometimes you just want to mute the mic when you're doing some gross personal stuff, so...
Oh, come on. You could have said fucking disgusting there, Phil, for fuck's sake. I'm going to assume that Phil snorted 3 times. He had it on mute, but I'm going to assume, because of all the nose blowing, he snorted 3 times. I think it's fair.
You know, there you go. Alright, I'm back. So here's the deal, guys. As you know, I'm not a PC gamer. I was a long time ago. You know, I used to actually build PCs, gaming PCs, back in the early 2000s.
Fuck off. You can fuck the fuck off right now. You don't know you're fuck your damn with fucking PCs. Already I feel a little bit annoyed with him. With this shit. How in the hell, Prophet being such a tech head, how the hell does he endure this shit? I think he uses a frustration of Phil to fucking make his own fucking debugging videos. He really does. But yeah, it's fuck me, man.
I did it for about 2 to 3 years, and I enjoyed playing games such as Unreal Tournament 1 and 2, Quake 3, Quake 3 Arena, I think that's what it's called, Quake 3 Arena, and even Quake 4. I remember I played the first Call of Duty on PC. Okay, like I played a lot of games on PC back in the day, and you know, it was fun. It was my hobby. I was kind of a PC enthusiast. During those years when I was a competitive Street Fighter player, that's how I experienced games at home, was being a PC enthusiast. Okay, and it was a good time. And I've told you the story of why I stopped. There was one time I went to a Street Fighter tournament. Okay, and I was gone for maybe 3-4 days, and I come home, and my parents say, "Well, welcome home," because I lived with my parents back then in the early 2000s. They said, "Welcome home, but we got some bad news for you." Huh? Well, while you were gone, there was a lightning storm. Okay, and lightning hit the telephone pole right down the street over there, like right around the corner. You could see it, and when it hit the pole, it fried the power lines for everyone in the neighborhood, and a lot of things were damaged. Like they said, downstairs they had an old stereo record player and tape cassette deck, and that fried. Okay, but
hold on, wouldn't the thing have to be on for us to damage it? Or am I wrong in that? Like, my interpretation is if a thing's turned off, wouldn't that not affect it because there's no power going into it right then? Or would it not matter?
But, sadly, my PCs have been plugged in, and they were plugged into surge protectors. And guess what? One of my PCs out of the 2 fried.
One of your PCs?
And they were plugged into surge protectors. And guess what? One of my PCs out of the 2 fried.
Jesus. I'm being told that it can get fried just being plugged in. Okay, fair enough then. It can still get fried. I don't pretend to be a knowledge and shit, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, that's why I ask questions. But yeah, even if it's plugged in, it can get fried. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, the only thing I can think of happening, I can't think of anything relatable to that. We did have a power surge in our home before, which kind of fried our router. And we needed to get a new router for our internet. This was like a good few months ago now, so that happened before to me. But no, I never had this kind of lightning story fucking thing. Yeah, Prophet says he's told this story before and both PCs were fried, okay.
And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And they're like, yeah, we tried it, it won't turn on. So I look at it, I open it up, it just won't start. Now, is it the power supply? Is it the other components? Who knows, right? And it was a huge loss of money for me, because back then, you know, even back then PCs were expensive to build. You know, you're talking like a mid-range gaming PC was probably around $700. And this is when I built myself and I had more high-end components. So no exaggeration. It was at least $1,000 I lost.
Yeah, fucked Phil. And also, as I pointed out in chat, I think it was Heather that said so in chat, consoles can also get fried. This is not just some PC exclusive where lightning fucking affects PCs only. Electrical equipment in general can get fried with this kind of thing happening to you, for fuck's sake. You just happen to have a PC at the fucking time that this happened to.
If not more, you know, it's hard to remember. Now it's like some over 20 years ago, so I don't necessarily remember, okay? But it was very annoying. And after that, I was like, dude, this sucks. you know, I don't think I'm ever going to sink money into this again because that's a lot of lost money for me, okay? And I really did. After that, I kind of fell out of love. I still played PC games. As I told you guys, through the mid-2000s, I was playing MMOs like City of Heroes and Villains and things like that, but I never really was a big PC enthusiast ever again after that time, okay? Now, interestingly enough, the whole mentality of people being exclusive PC gamers and PC gaming being better than console gaming, you know, just got bigger and bigger and exacerbated even further. The memes began with the PC master race mentality and shit like that. And even the years that I became a YouTuber, right? I always focused on console gaming. I had a PC that could play games. And it was funny because when I played games like StarCraft 2 or Diablo 3, no one really seemed to care. But it was the console games that really took off for me, so that's what I focused on. And today, I don't even have a PC that can really game while it captures, so I don't bother with PC gaming. I just go ahead and I play everything on console, right? But the split continues. We still have people who are like 1,000% dead set on believing that PC gaming is the best way to experience every single game, that PC gaming is the only way. And if you're a console player, you're a plebeian, right? Oh, you're just you're a pissant, a peon, because you don't understand the much better experience you could be having with PC gaming.
My own personal take on it for what it's fucking worth is I grew up essentially as a console person. I went from playing Pong to Commodore 64 to the Sega Mega Drive, also known as the Genesis in the US, to then the PlayStation, and then the PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4. I did appreciate PC gaming in between sometimes, but I was never that. But I was always mainly console. You know what I mean? Ever since the last few years, I essentially just only care right now about PC gaming. That's my main focus. I'm not a big, massive gamer these days. Honestly, I'm not. But yeah, the fact of the matter is, PC gaming is definitely better than console gaming due to the sheer flexibility of what you can fucking do. Like, you can, the fact that you actually have so much more freedom to play PC gaming and do silly things with games and enjoy games in a variety of different ways. That's just my fucking take on it. It's not just me that thinks this. It's not just me that thinks this either. If we go to my Twitter and Evil AJ. Evil AJ said, I finally started a game on PC last week, finally, and I can confidently say that I'm never going back to console gaming ever again, if I can help it. Evil AJ has also seen the light, and he is the originator of This Is How You Don't Play. If Evil AJ says it, you know it must be true. I'm fucking you know what I'm saying, no. Evil AJ also fucking used to playing consoles as well a whole bunch, you know what I mean, but now he's finally started PC gaming. And he's sold it, you know. He's never going back to consoles if he can help it. Consoles are good. Just because PC is preferable doesn't mean console gaming is bad. It just means that PC gaming is better. There's a difference between it. It's not. That's the simple truth of the matter. Consoles still can have some purpose, but PC gaming is fucking better. That's just my take on it anyway.
Okay? But here's the weird thing about it. I would argue maybe 10 years ago, you were probably correct for the games that had PC ports, correct? Not every game is PC ported. A lot of games are console exclusive for a while before their PC counterparts come out, and that's unfortunate. If you want to play the hottest games, you want to play them right away, and what if you can't because they're just not on PC right away, right? But what I've noticed increasingly in the last 10 years is more and more big, high-profile AAA games are not really coming out simultaneously on console and PC, or if they do, there seem to be issues, all right?
Oh, there's issues in consoles as well. Think of War Long and all the fucking bitching and whining done about the fucking frame rate and all that shit, you know what I mean? And you're bitching and whining about that shit. The consoles also have fucking issues with games sometimes. Hell, look at Grand Theft Auto 5 and the goddamn console. It's a fucking terrible experience compared to the fucking PC. There's literally an effect on... So, Chaos Mod is a thing that is available for Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PC. There is an effect on Chaos Mod called Console Experience, where it fucking lowers the frames down to like fucking 20 to 25 frames. And the obvious difference is clear as fucking day. The simple fact of the matter is, consoles are not as powerful as PCs usually when it comes to fucking running these fucking games. It's just a simple truth of the fucking matter, especially some very fucking high demanding games. If there's a lot of shit happening on the screen at once, consoles can sometimes fucking struggle with that shit. Especially these older consoles for fucking newer games. PCs though, you can constantly have the flexibility. You have the options to fucking try and keep up to date with the latest fucking games and the fucking demands of those fucking games by fucking tweaking your own setup. You cannot do that with a fucking console. Once you have that console, you're fucking stuck with the fucking limitations of that console as newer and newer games come out.
So I'm going to give you a few cases just from the last year. Okay? No particular order. Callisto Protocol ran absolutely fine on the Xbox Series X and S and on the PlayStation 5. A few maybe glitches or issues here or there, a few frame rate dips, no big deal. On PC, game completely crashes constantly, has tons of issues, isn't optimized, and needed to be patched multiple times to even be playable. Some people even said all of their progress corrupting and the whole game just being a piece of dog shit. Okay? Okay.
That is another bingo because Phil said people saying. Well, people have said. Phil said people have said. It's the same thing as people saying. I'm still counting as a fucking bingo. So that's a bingo. Also, prepare yourselves because we're probably going to get at least 30 snorts. When Phil blows his nose, the snort's going to goddamn overdrive. I am expecting at least 2 free spaces from the snorts alone.
Okay, great. Hogwarts Legacy. Alright? Almost unplayable on PC and launch, tons of issues, crashes, frame rate drops, corrupting saves, and then, again, they had to patch the shit out of it to get it to like a playable build so people weren't having the constant problems. I actually heard one of the major problems was, the main staircase in Hogwarts, the big winding staircase that you need to go up. Almost every time people tried to go up that staircase, the game would crash on PC.
I've never experienced that personally. I have never experienced that happening to me playing fucking Hogwarts. This is a game I have on PC. I've never had that experience happen to me. I've only ever had one crash playing Hogwarts Legacy. Don't know why it happened, it's just random, it is what it is. But the fact of the matter is, these things happen all the time if it's on consoles. How many times has Phil been playing a fucking game and his fucking dumbass streams and something fucking happens and it fucking kicks him off it? It's happened a few times. I've only ever had one fucking crash playing Hogwarts, personally. Don't know about you guys, but for me, I only had one random crash.
What the hell, right? I mean, it's not just recent. Like, you go all the way back. Remember PC ports? Wasn't it like Arkham Knight, where the game was unplayable on PC for an extended period of time? And I wish that I could say that this was an exception to the rule. I really wish I could. But it seems to me like more and more in the modern era, this is becoming a more prominent issue. Where if you're lucky enough to get your game on PC, then it's an inferior version, okay? And quite frankly, I'm with you guys if you're a PC gamer. I think this is bullshit, all right? I've always been of the impression, of the mindset. If you're going to sell a game multi-platform, and you're going to charge similar or the same amounts of money for each version of the game, you should be providing... Excuse me, man, hold on a second. I got a frog in my throat today. Hopefully that clears it up. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I'm the impression if you're going to sell a game cross-platform, that should be an equivalent experience, no matter where you're playing it. Now, if it's not, let's say, for example, you're selling a game on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, and the PS4 version is far inferior to the PS5 version, then don't charge as much. Charge $70 for the PS5, but only charge $40 for the PS4. If you know it's that inferior, if you know you're not even going to get close to 60 frames, maybe you're only going to get 30 or less. If you know there's going to be way less definition, way less attention to detail, way less lighting effects, and all that, don't charge the same amount of money because it's not the same game. It's just not, right? Imagine if you're going to watch a movie and you're going to pay full price to go to the movies, and you're going to, movie tickets aren't cheap these days, right? You're talking, 15, 20 bucks in some cases. When you go to IMAX and you really I said splooge. You go to IMAX and you splurge, for an IMAX ticket, right? That's pretty pricey. Now imagine you do that and you sit down and the movie is playing in 480p. What? Oh, well, sorry, you walked into the wrong movie house. This movie house is the 480p house, so you get the inferior experience. Wait, what? But I paid the same amount as the movie house across the street. Too bad, you walked into the inferior movie house, therefore deal with the lower quality. But I paid the same money. Why am I not seeing the same quality of film as I could see across the street? What are you complaining about? Too bad. No, bullshit. If you're getting an inferior experience, you should not be paying as much as the person who's getting the superior experience. Okay? And I'm tired of this. It's an excuse for these game publishers and developers to release these games at a price that they're not valid at.
And he said tired, so that's another fucking bingo for us. It's a nonsensical rant, it makes no goddamn sense, but it's actually fucking getting us things to tick off on the card, so I'm not actually complaining. Is it a terrible fucking analogy? You bet your sweet ass it's a terrible analogy, but I don't fucking care because it managed to fucking get us one more thing to tick off on this bingo card. If it gives us a goddamn full house, I'm gonna fucking allow it. Even if it's a nonsensical fucking bumbling and inane rant.
People should not be getting ripped off.
Also, it's a free space because Phil snorted for the 25th fucking time. Has he had 25 snorts? Well, I fucking added at least 4 of them when they're fucking muted, but I don't fucking care. Phil snorted for Storm today. You're guaranteed to get a fucking free space with a snort today, especially when he fucking blows his goddamn nose.
Okay? And they are. They're constantly getting ripped off. So, here's the thing that I'm noticing increasingly. A game comes out cross-platform. Runs smoothly and beautifully on this console. Doesn't run as well on the other console. And runs like shit on PC. Why did we all pay the same amount of money? Right? It doesn't make sense. There should be equivalent scaled cost, dependent on your overall experience. If they're not going to put the time and effort to make one version the same as the others, then don't charge the same amount of money. Okay? And I'm tired of this because I'm hearing it over and over.
Well, okay, okay, hold on. I've got one for you, Phil, okay? You charge $50 per stream to put on glasses. You charge $100 per stream to fucking put on a hat. You charge $150 to put on a fucking vest. There's other content creators out there that do not fucking charge their audience this kind of thing. There's plenty of bigger content creators out there who are doing more entertaining content for their audiences. They do not fucking charge them these kind of fucking things. They don't get guilt tripped by a fucking, by the person hosting the stream either to fucking contribute. There's no mention of fucking money at all. There's better people out there doing what you're fucking doing. So why the fuck should everyone give you fucking money when there's people doing this fucking short job better than you are? There's better gaming content creators out there, Phil. So why the fuck should anyone give you fucking money? Because you're doing an inferior fucking job. You are not fucking providing gameplay, for example, in like 4K. Your streams are fucking low quality usually. I mean, the webcam quality's not fucking great. You're not fucking great at fucking quality either. You're constantly fucking snorting and burping down the goddamn fucking microphone. Half of the goddamn podcast at least was you fucking telling your audience how they can give you fucking money. You spend 90 goddamn minutes waffling and fucking rambling about some inane fucking topic before you get to the fucking gameplay and you fucking play the game poorly as well. You're miles behind playing this old game compared to something. You're playing Resident Evil 4. Most people have fucking finished the game by now, but you fucking take your sweet ass fucking time in the fucking game. Because of the way you fucking have your schedule. Other gaming YouTube content creators are doing this better than you. So why in the fuck do you deserve anything for it when they're doing it better than you? Using your own logic here, Phil, you shouldn't be getting anything if someone's doing this thing better than you are. They're more prolific, you know. You can argue all you fucking want, or they can have a team of people behind them. Phil, if they're doing this better than you are, don't they deserve more attention? This is what you're saying here. You want... Why the fuck should you get more than them? They're earning it because they're doing better than you.
That this keeps happening to PC gamers. Now again, I'm not a PC gamer, but I'm on your side on this one. This is bullshit. If they're going to sell the game, make the game good. You shouldn't just be selling an inferior version. Guess what the latest game is? That's the victim of this. The Last of Us Part 1. Okay? So, for those who don't know, I mean, we have to retread ground here. The Last of Us Part 1 is the remake of The Last of Us 1, excuse me, from PS3 and then ported to PS4 and now ported to PS5. Well, this week, it was ported to PC. And people were excited. But Last of Us Part 1 is going to have modernized visuals, modernized gameplay mechanics, improvements. In truth, it has almost none of those. It literally has modernized visuals. That's it. I've seen people play the game. It's the same fucking game as the original Last of Us. They outright lied to the audience and the gamer base, saying that they were going to put improvements in that are not in there. The AI is not any different. It's just as fucking stupid, and the gameplay mechanics are almost identical. There's maybe tiny little tweaks here or there. It's a ripoff. But we're not here to talk about semantics about The Last of Us Part 1, okay? What we're here to talk about is the PC game performance. Are you ready for this? It runs like shit. Like shit. The game came out in September of last year for PS5, all right? So they had tons of time to make this thing work on PC. But what they did, instead of actually working on it, they outsourced it. They threw a little bit of money to a third-party company. Hey, you port it. And this is a company that doesn't have a good track record for PC ports, but they didn't care. In their minds, the reason that Naughty Dog released The Last of Us Part 1 was because they wanted to have a game that tied in with the TV series and to buy on the hype of the impending TV series, right? Just like you saw what happened with Witcher. When the Witcher TV series came out, sales of Witcher 3 skyrocketed out the ass.
So apparently Phil's very wrong here. Did you know screen in chat? I played it yesterday. It runs fine. It runs fine. You fuck. Apparently Phil is either he's wrong, but the more likely explanation is that Phil is relying on outdated information, which has since been potentially rectified. There's apparently a hotfix patch on the way from Naughty Dog for this game. I don't know. Some people are playing it on PC and they're having no issues whatsoever ever. But yeah, Phil, as usual, using outdated information, you know, not up to date with the fucking most recent relevant fucking information.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wilson. Super Chat says, remember, Zelda bad for being too different. The Last of Us bad for being the same. Yeah, Phil's fucking bullshit makes no fucking sense. It's the same with his fucking dumbass movie reviews. Like, he fucking loved the Joker for the realism of it, but he didn't like Batman because it was too realistic. Genuinely, that's basically me summing up what his fucking reviews were for the Joker and Batman. He really liked the Joker because it was grounded in realism. He didn't like Batman because it was too realistic. Make sense of that if you can. It's just, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Also, shout out to Phil doing Saturday Night Fever. Poorly. Like, I guess you need to fucking see it full screen to really appreciate it because you can't see his whole arm. But yeah. Ack. Staying alive. Okay, whatever. You know, you get what I'm saying.
Just like you saw what happened with Witcher, when the Witcher TV series came out, sales of Witcher 3 skyrocketed out the ass. Like, oh my god, right? Same thing with Cyberpunk. When the Cyberpunk anime show came out, boom, Cyberpunk 2077 sales skyrocketed. So they wanted to capitalize on that, and that's why they wanted to have this game available, which they did, and it did. It literally sold like crazy while, you know, and then the show came out and it all went hand in hand, okay? So now they come out with the PC version. Frame rate's terrible, game's unstable, crashes constantly, piece of shit. And of course, everyone on Steam is bombing. I think they said it has a 33% review on Steam. Do you think Naughty Dog cares?
Hold on. Let me go to Steam right now and look. Okay, let me fire up Steam. So let me search the store. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on 2 seconds. You guys can't see us right now. I don't even think I'd show you my Steam page because I think it goes weird. The Last of Us, Part 1. £49.99. Let me view the page. And the reviews for this game are, yeah, user reviews mostly negative, to be fair. Yeah, mostly negative user reviews on Steam. Is there a certain... Jesus Christ, man, yeah, it's not going great. So, yeah, that's not going great at all with that shit, yeah. Let's see, the most helpful reviews in the past day from some guy called Jack Still Alive says another shoddy port by Iron Galaxy of Batman Arkham Knight and UC Collection fame with absolutely awful HW utilization, more CPU bound than most RTS games, stuttering mouse camera movement, same issue from UC Collection, lack of screen dirt effects set and toggle, and general lack of optimization. Just remember, Sony hired the most infamous PC porting team to handle their 2 biggest IPs, despite owning Nix's, the most famous PC porting team. Not recommended until issues are fixed, and he made that posting on the 28th of March, which is yesterday. So there you go. So that's a Steam review. I closed the page now, but that's so yeah. Phil might be right about that Steam thing, so there you go for that. But yeah, other people are playing the game, and DJ General says it runs good in his system. So there you go. Not everyone's having problems, just some people.
They said it has a 33% review on Steam. Do you think Naughty Dog cares? No. The TV series just ended. The hype's over. To them, this was an afterthought. Now, if this game had come out during the TV series, or even before, they would have cared. And they probably would have put more time, effort into it. But Naughty Dog doesn't care. This was a cash grab for them, just like The Last of Us Part 1 was on PS5. It's a cash grab. So to them, why do they care, right? Why would they give a crap about the quality of this PC version? They're not expecting to have significant over-the-top sales. They're already done. They already said, we're on to the next game, which is the multiplayer game. We're not even caring really about this anymore. That's why they outsourced it. Because all they were working on their next game, the multiplayer game, and likely the multiplayer game will tie in with the release of The Last of Us Part 2 TV series. You see? So, how disrespectful is that? That you're waiting 6+ months for this game to come out because you're a PC gamer, and when it comes out, it's a piece of dog shit because Naughty Dog didn't care about you, right? But you paid the same money. It's not like, oh, we sold it to you for $20. No. They charge you full price for a piece of dog shit, okay? This is bullshit, and I really feel that PC gamers at this point, they're coming to a very important crossroads, all right? And I hate to say it, but at some point, you have to stop getting abused, all right? It's like, I don't know what it is. It's almost like Stockholm Syndrome at this point, where how many years has this gone on? Where
Do you even know where the fuck Stockholm is, you fucking ignorant cunt?
The PC ports are bad, and the PC gamers get screwed, but they keep buying PC ports, right? I mean, at this point, we have to start admitting something. Can we please collectively admit something? All right? No, not in every situation is the PC version the best version of a game. Did you hear what I just said? Did it sink in yet? Well, hold on, let me repeat it. No, not in every situation will the PC version of a game be the best version of a game. No, it will not be the best. The PC version will not always be the best version of a game.
Shut the fuck up!
No, in the modern day era of gaming, the PC version of a game will not always be the best version of a video game. It has to sink in at some point, all right? The PC Master Race days are over. Now it's very different depending on the game. You understand what I'm saying, okay? There are a lot of games out there that sadly just run better on console. And you have to admit it and accept it. Enough of this weird tunnel vision that I only play on PC and everything should be great on PC and everything's good on PC. Now again, I'm with you. If you're a PC gamer.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Otto Insane for Super Chat. It says, as in Stockholm, Finland, name the movie. I actually think the quote's wrong. I think you're trying to quote Die Hard 2. But I think, oh no, even the first Die Hard, sorry, the first Die Hard, I think, isn't it? Or is it Die Hard 2? Is it 1 or 2? Because doesn't it say like Helsinki, Sweden, and it gets told Finland or something? But that's what I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, the first Die Hard, it is the first Die Hard. But I thought I read it like Helsinki, Sweden, and it gets told like fucking, no, Finland. Yeah, exactly, as a quote, Helsinki as in Sweden, yeah. Oh, is he quoting from Friends? Oh, did we get it wrong altogether? I've seen Stockholm, Finland, and in my mind I'm automatically assumed switching them about to go from fucking, yeah, hell. So yeah, if it is actually Friends, and I'm completely fucking wrong. Although to be fair, the Helsinki, Sweden thing is Die Hard, but to be honest, Stockholm, Finland might have been in Friends. We don't know. Well, I say we don't know. I don't fucking know. Otto Insane said they meant Die Hard, but maybe got it wrong. I feel quite certain it was Helsinki, Sweden, and then it's like corrected.
And you're paying money, top dollar, for a game. You should get that good experience on PC. I'm with you. I'm on your side. You deserve better than what you've been getting. The Last of Us, Callisto Protocol, Hogwarts Legacy, all the fucking Batman games, and a million others, because, I didn't make a giant running track list for the show, but it's literally, I hear every time now that there's a cross-port, PC version sucks, PC version crashes, PC version needs patching, PC version this, PC version that. What is going on? Really, what is going on? It doesn't make any sense at all, okay? It's frustrating to hear this shit, all right? And, listen, are there games on PC that are exclusive that are good? Yes. Absolutely. Any of these strategy-based RPGs and things, like, you can't really have a community, like, any of these real-time strategy games, MMOs are ginormously huge on PC, and a lot of them are kind of exclusive or leaning towards having exclusivity on PC. There's definitely a wide plethora of games that really thrive on PC. No one is crapping on PC gaming here. But what I'm trying to express is that this is no longer a definitive yes or no answer. No, it is not always the case that gaming is better on PC. And that's not the PC gamers' fault. That's the game developers' fault. They have left a lot of you behind. They have made it so that now a lot of their focus is on the console gaming market. They feel that if they develop for the consoles, that they're going to make more sales, okay? And maybe in some cases that's correct, and maybe in some cases it's not. I think it depends on the genre. It depends on, for example, let's be honest, Resident Evil, right? Resident Evil has an installed player base on PlayStation. It originated on PlayStation 1. All the Resident Evil games have always been pretty much on PlayStation from the get-go, correct? So if you have a modern PlayStation console, you're going to get a pretty damn good experience with whatever Resident Evil game comes out. I think can we agree on that? I think that's a pretty common belief. I think we can all say that makes sense, right? But the PC, you don't know. You don't know what you're going to get. If you even get the PC port at release, will it even be as good or functional, right? If you're even lucky to get it, you see? Take a look at the Final Fantasy series. Oh, God. Good Lord, getting PC ports of that. I mean, Final Fantasy 16 is going to be, I think they said PlayStation exclusive for a while, right? So we could continue on with this. We could keep talking about this, continue on with this, but I think you understand what I'm saying. Now, the reason that this kind of came up for me is because already there was the Last of Us story, and then last night, Last night, okay, my wife and I said, oh, we want.
Oh my god, I just read Twitter. Apparently I've got something amazing coming up. Holmes Future tweeted out, Phil has generic gout, and it was his aunt's duty to tell everyone in the family about it, but she didn't, so he couldn't prepare for it. We've got that to look forward to, guys. Oh my god. I cannot wait for this bit.
You want to watch someone else play Resident Evil 4? I'm 10 hours in. Today I'm going to be 13 hours in. Let's watch someone else play Resident Evil 4. So, we started watching someone playing Resident Evil 4 Remake on PC, hardcore mode. And I was like, oh, this is great. I'd actually love to watch this. Because I want to see, could they do better or worse than me? Remember, that early village portion kicked my ass. It was very difficult on hardcore, especially not remembering where you could go, like hiding in the house and stuff like that. And I'm like, I wonder how someone else is going to do playing it on hardcore, on PC. I want to see PC. First of all, is there any difference between PC and console? I'm curious about that. And how are they going to do? All right? Are you ready for this? I'm about to tell you a story. You're going to love this one. Okay? Just listen to this. So they arrive at the village. Okay? They're just like I did when I first arrived at the village. They're sneaking around. They do a couple stealth kills. And they alert the village. Oh shit, they're on the run. Oops, they got cornered dead. Fine, that's what happens to everyone the first time. Right? Second time. Maybe a little bit more stealthy. Gonna go around, maybe loot a house or two. Kill a guy. Oh, I alerted them. Alright, let's run around a little more. Okay? In this case, the person had bad luck. Okay? They had very bad luck. And they kind of just backed themselves into a corner right away. Dead. Alright, so attempt number 3. Now the person's starting to get a little more serious. They're understanding. Okay, this is pretty hard. Okay? Here's attempt number 3. Alright? I wish I was exaggerating with you guys. I really do. I wish I was exaggerating. Here was attempt number 3. They stealth killed 2 people. They alerted the town. They stood in the town square, probably killed 2. Ran across the map. Okay? Killed maybe 2 more. I was counting, too. Alright? And then ran again across, got some more ammo. I think they got one hand. I think they used a flash grenade. Maybe killed 1 more. Ran into a corner by accident. It's the corner. Do you know where there's the well that goes down? And when you return to the village, you go underneath the village with that well. And you could pop up at the other side. So they got to that well, but it's blocked at the beginning of the game. You can't go down that well. So they're literally backed into a corner. And they have nowhere to go. As they back themselves into the corner, the chainsaw guy comes out. It does the animation. He's coming out. I was like, this guy is so fucked. He has no idea. He's running out of ammo. Okay? And the chainsaw guy's coming at him. Alright? So he has maybe 20 bullets. So he's just shooting willy-nilly. He's shooting all the villagers coming at him. He kicks 1 or 2. He shoots the villagers coming at him. He kicks 1 or 2. And I said to Kat, I said, where's the chainsaw guy? We're waiting for him. He's not coming. It showed the animation. He came out of the door. Where the fuck is he? Huh? So he's just continuously shooting, and he's doing a few melee attacks or whatever. And then all of a sudden, the bell rings, and they all walk away. What? I was counting. He killed 9 people. He only killed 9. Okay? The chainsaw guy never got to him, never even showed up. Okay? And he didn't survive 5 minutes. There was no fucking way. It was impossible. I was like, what? What just happened? And I'm just staring, and my jaw dropped. I was like, that's not what happened with my experience at all. It was so funny. Just listen to this. He hadn't looted most of the town. It took him 5 to 10 minutes to loot the rest of the town because he didn't even go into the building where you push the thing in front to stop them from coming in and it kills time. He never even went in there. All right? He's looting, he's taking forever. You know what he says? Oh, maybe that chainsaw guy went and rang the bell. Because the chainsaw guy never came after him. He actually thought it was the chainsaw guy who went and rang the bell to get the villagers to leave. I was like, what? Now, I'm not even done yet. By the way, it's confirmed he was playing on hardcore. Because he saved his game. You can see it said hardcore. Okay? Listen to this.
Phil, this is kind of sad you're going on and on about this fucking other YouTuber that seems to be enjoying the game more than you. Also, it's a bingo because I said, by the way, we are 5 away from our full house and we have 1 free space already.
Yes, now this is still chapter 1. He gets to the next part of town. Okay? Every fucking enemy he's killing either dropped handgun ammo or a green herb. I'm not kidding. You know how when you play normally, they're all dropping the pesetas or whatever? No one was dropping pesetas. They were all dropping critical resources. So he clears the next area. And if you remember, there's the next areas like the farmhouse and stuff like that. And once you get past that and you get to where you save Lewis, that's where chapter 1 ends. Okay? He finishes chapter 1. It starts chapter 2. He looks at his inventory. Listen to this. He looks at his fucking inventory at the beginning of chapter 2. He has 71 bullets, about 11 shotgun shells, 3 green herbs, 2 red herbs, a yellow herb, and he had already used a full heal with another yellow herb attached to it in the first part. Still had durability in his knife. This is hardcore. I said, what the fuck game is he playing? And again, it wasn't like he was absolutely perfect with his shots. He was missing shots. He was, you know what I mean? So I'm watching the playthrough. I'm like, this is like nothing like what I just did on PS5. Like, not even close. This is like baby mode Resident Evil fucking 4. I will tell you this. The enemies still do giant damage, because when enemies would hit him, they take almost his whole life bar. But, get this. At one point, he had seen a bear trap, and he was poking the bear trap with a knife, and then a guy jumped out. He ran up, and the enemy had not attacked him, and he had not attacked the enemy yet. He took the knife, he went like this, boop, 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 and the enemy died. 3 jabs with the knife, the enemy died. On hardcore mode. And I was like, what the fuck? What is going on? So I don't know if the version he's playing is fucked up. I don't know if just every PC version is fucked up. But I was just like, I don't even, like, I'm watching with my wife, I'm like, I don't even know if we should watch the rest of this playthrough. Because if the whole thing is going to be like that, like, what's the point? This is like literally no challenge. Everyone he shoots, they die within a few bullet hits. Right? Almost no big deal. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And everyone's dropping tons of resources. Every enemy is like dropping ammo and shit for him. And I'm like, what is happening here? I never seen nothing like that in my life. Never. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And again, it's definitely PC. You can see the prompts for PC. You press space.
Apparently Phil's stream is having issues. Right now, like live time. Phil's chat is freaking out about it. Although maybe it's a case of some people just need to refresh or whatever, but yeah, Phil's stream is apparently having issues right now. We're behind by Phil by about 37 minutes, so we're going to look forward to it, I guess.
Spacebar, press F. And it says, when he's saving, it says hardcore mode. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I'm sure, and by the way, this wasn't even someone who, like, they're playing an early copy. They just started playing recently, in the last couple of days. I've been playing since Friday, but they just started playing it. So, I have no idea. And you see what I'm saying? PC version, in this case, is dramatically different from the mainstream experience that most people are having with the game. Why? What the fuck happened? Did it code it to have a weird amalgamation of hardcore and easy? Because it sure seems easy to fucking me. It just makes you scratch my head. I don't know. What really gets me is that fucking The Village.
Plosky's asking, so he's saying they made the PS5 version hardcore mode more difficult than the PC hardcore mode? Phil was trying to allude to that, yes. I'll say he's trying to allude to that very thing. The simple truth of the matter is, it's random. Sometimes you get fucking better luck than other fucking times. It's RNG. The game's always going to fucking make sure you have enough to fucking get through the fucking thing. Phil's just being Phil.
It didn't hit 5 minutes, or was it 3 to 5 minutes, people say? He definitely didn't do it for 3 to 5 minutes, and the fucking chainsaw guy never showed up, and he only killed 9 enemies, and the bell rang. What was that? I'm at a loss. I have no clue. I couldn't explain it at all. And my wife is like, well, I thought you said that was hard. I was like, what? What? No, it's very hard.
I'm sorry, out of context, this could be, really taken the wrong way.
I'm at a loss. I have no clue. I couldn't explain it at all. And my wife is like, well, I thought you said that was hard. I was like, what? What? No, it's very hard.
I mean, that on its own, out of context, could be like their fucking bedroom talk. I'm just saying.
I said when I played it, I had to go in the house, bar all the doors. I went upstairs. I'm throwing grenades. I'm fighting them in the house. I'm on the fucking rooftop mode. I'm shooting them on the rooftops. I'm kicking ladders down. I'm going crazy to survive. This guy is like fucking preschool mode, like fucking Fisher Price Resident Evil 4. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, do you see the point I'm saying? Okay. It seems to me with these PC versions of games, they're just not the equivalent anymore. And I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but we need to, at some point, demand better. If you're going to put out a game for PC, it has to be the equivalent. Graphically, performance-wise, controls-wise, gameplay experience-wise, it should be the same as a console version. Why is it not? I'm getting upset at this now, because now it's a point where everyone's having a different gameplay experience. How could you even rate a game? Like, for example, let's say you're a reviewer, and you played it on PS5 like I did, but then someone else plays it on PC like this guy I'm watching did. It's like night and day experience. How do you even review the game properly?
According to Wardrobe Leader, the update on YouTube thing is not just Phil having problems. Dr. Lupo's stream is also having issues. I don't think I've had any problems so far at my end. I've had no drop frames, for example. But yeah, apparently it is actually a YouTube issue which is affecting some people. It may affect the stream as well at some point in time, I don't know. But for now we're okay, I think. But yeah, it's not just a Phil thing, it's a YouTube thing, it seems.
It's not even the same fucking game, you know? So to me, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm scratching my head here. And I'm like, it's bullshit. I definitely want people to get a better overall experience of gaming, no matter what platform you're playing on. I don't think it's fair. I just don't. At this point, gamers need to put their feet down and be like, listen, either we're going to get what we want, or we're just not going to buy your shit anymore. And I think PC gamers need to start doing this. We're not going to buy shit ports. We're not going to waste our time on this shit. We're just not going to buy them, you know? And I definitely hate to say it, but if you're a PC gamer, I feel bad. You might have to start buying consoles, man. It seems like that's the better way to go. If you want to play these games on day one and have a consistently good experience, it seems like console is the way to go. These PC versions are so flaky. And it's not your fault. You deserve to get the consistent version, and they're not. They're just not. If these game companies are not going to do what's right, are you going to keep giving yourself an inferior game experience? Are you going to have to wait 6 months every time a new game comes out? Are you going to then just to get a shit port? I don't know. I wouldn't do that. As a content creator, as someone who wants to play the new games when they're new, and when they're exciting, and when they're attractive to a viewing audience, and to myself, I want to play it right away. I'm glad that I have all the consoles, because it gives me that flexibility. I feel like if I just had a gaming PC that was top of the line, I'd actually be hurting myself, shooting myself in the foot. You know? That's shit.
The fact that you don't have a gaming PC to go alongside your consoles means it is actually hurting your flexibility. You are restricted to console only. Yes, you have all the consoles, but you don't have a fucking PC, which is a fucking... You're missing out on a fucking huge array of different fucking games to fucking play.
Shit, that's not right. It should not be. It should be you're in the best position, and it sounds like you're not. And that's again, that's bad. Okay? So anyway, you know, that's just my thoughts. You can disagree, that's okay. I love to hear everyone's take on this, because I'm just looking out for everyone. Again, when will we demand better, right? Really, when will we demand better? You need to demand better. It shouldn't be the inferior version. It's bullshit, you know? Oh, man. Anyway, some of you will disagree, and that's okay. But I had to get it off my chest, because I'm looking at all these PC versions in the last several months. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Fucked up. How the fuck how do you have this many fucked up games? You know? I don't know. So, you know, everyone's trying to say, oh, well, I played it on PC, and that wasn't my experience. Maybe this guy had mods on. Maybe he shot the bell. He didn't shoot the bell. He doesn't know anything about shooting the bell. He was just fighting the enemies, and this happened, okay? This is what I mean. Here comes the justification squad. Oh, you see, he was cheating. He has mods on. Oh, he shot the bell. No. Enough with immediately we have to find some weird fringe conspiracy theory excuse for it. I saw what I fucking saw, okay? No, the chainsaw guy does not come out when you go into the house. That's incorrect, Ruffian Forever. You don't even know what you're talking about. Because he came out for me before I even went into that house. That's not correct. Not in this version, anyway. Some people say RNG. Some people are actually accusing the guy of cheating. I don't think he cheated. I don't think so. I don't think this guy cheated. I think that's a pretty big assumption, don't you think? A pretty big assumption. Oh, this guy just cheated because it's easier for him, even though it says hardcore. I don't think so. I don't think he's a cheater. What's going on, Jade? Good to see you here today. Anso Kamaru said, well, I'm using mods. So you're a cheater. Anso Kamaru, you just admitted to being a cheater publicly. That's bad. You should retract that statement from the chat immediately. Okay. Anyway, so that's that. That's on that topic. At this point, that's all I really have. There's no game news today. I was looking for game news this morning. I couldn't find any. Not really going on in the realm of game news, so. Let's do a few quick shout-outs. We have, Kagome, who re-upped their membership for 8 months this morning. It's his 14-year anniversary, first Platinum Call of Duty World of War. Congrats. Congrats on that. Nice anniversary for you. And thank you for the ongoing support of the channel. Showtime re-upped their membership for 2 months this morning. It says, look at my crown. Nice big shiny crown. There you go. And, Bloom Kit also did a $5 super chat. It says, Shin Megami Tensei 5 possibility. It's a game you never played. It wouldn't be any longer than an Elden Ring playthrough. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry to say, turn-based RPGs, first of all, never do well on the channel. All right? They just don't. And I've heard Shin Megami Tensei is actually not something that would really retain an audience. Sadly, it's a franchise that's even harder and or more drawn out and grindy than Persona is. And Persona already are insanely long games. I'm going to say a hard skip on Shin Megami Tensei 5. Not to say that it's not a good game. I don't think it's going to work for my audience. Okay? Sarah, re-upped her membership for 2 months. It says, I bought Resident Evil 4 on PC and it runs great. No excuse. What do you mean, no excuse? Who's making an excuse? No one's making an excuse. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm telling you exactly what I saw. I couldn't believe it. Trust me. After what I went through on hardcore, knowing how tough it was, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what the fuck is going on in this world? Anyway, so thank you, Sarah. We have no tips so far today, so nothing to shout out there. Guys, just a quick reminder. If you like the stream, if you can give it a like, that would be great for engagement purposes. And, you know, all contributions greatly appreciated. All right. Oh, Sarah says I meant no excuse for the game developers. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, guys. We got time. If you guys want to tag me in the stream chat and talk about some topics, go right ahead. Please tag me and let's chat it up for the next 20 minutes or so.
Does anybody want 1.5 speed? Shall we speed this bad boy up? We are still behind Phil by about 37 minutes. So I think I'm going to go 1.5 speed.
Unbiased fan, stop being stupid. You know I'm not gonna answer that question for a very good fucking reason, so you can stop trying to get that out of me. That's a dumb question.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Aisha Hamilton for super chat. It says that's incorrect. The Chainsaw Man can come out if you got the house first, or if you stay outside and kill a number of enemies. I did both. So Aisha Hamilton has played the game, I'll say, at least that level, several times. And they can fucking say for themselves that, you know, what the situation is regarding the Chainsaw Man. I love that Phil sees like one random ass playthrough by one person and his fucking mind jumps to things like the strange theory, like, oh, it's harder in fucking, you know, PlayStation than it is on PC. It's easy in PC, not shit. And all of a sudden he's fucking trying to spin these kind of strange theories that he's fucking, oh, is a guy cheating? I don't know. But he's not fucking brave enough to fucking drop the name of the fucking streamer in his chat. He's not going to fucking say who the fuck it was. He's not going to share this fucking knowledge with anyone else so we can all see for ourselves what the fucking situation was. It's just weird that Phil refuses to fucking... He is forced. I have said this time and time again. Phil is forced to watch other content creators by Cat. This is not a Phil decision. This is a Cat choice. She cucks him by making him watch more successful YouTubers play the fucking game. Play it better than them, get more fucking success playing the game, probably get more contributions playing the goddamn game. This is Phil. This is how Cat cucks Phil. That's my take on it.
You can stop trying to get that out of me. That's a dumb question. Am I gonna get the new Mega Man collection coming April 14th? Now, we talked about that yesterday. I said, I don't know what's coming out yet. I haven't even looked at games yet. Alright? I believe this is the Mega Man Battle Network collection. Is that correct? I never played Mega Man Battle Network before. I don't even know what the difference is between that and other Mega Man games. I think it's very different, correct? It's where the Mega Man went in a completely different direction. I'm not opposed to it. At the same time, I don't know much about it. We're going to go through the game schedule on my birthday marathon on April 7th. So maybe that's the day we'll look at it together. We'll see if there's something interesting that I'd be interested in doing. Okay? Let's talk about it then. Okay? Let's not set anything in stone for now. Dabby Hands, I do like the improved character models of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Even though they look completely different, I think they look great. I have no problem with the character models. No, I'm not playing Sifu Arena stages. I'm not going back to Sifu. Ruffian Forever, I think you should stop caring about what trolls say. None of us here do, besides you. So maybe you should just stop watching their content altogether and either enjoy the streams or shut up about the trolls, because no one gives a fuck. Okay? I mean that, like real talk, too. Like, no one gives a shit what they say. It's just the most nonsensical bullshit. So you should shut up about it now. You know?
The worst thing is I can't even check what was said. We can't even check what it was that it said in chat at the time. Unless someone rewinds the stream by about 38 minutes and 40 seconds and looks in the bottom corner here to see what fucking was said by that guy. Because we are behind by about 38 minutes right now.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Phil really enjoyed that dance. Thank you very much to Aisha Hamilton for super chat. It says, and the game has adaptive difficulty to help out. There you fucking go. I miss Raw DDM. I fucking miss Raw DSP Archive and DDM where you can fucking check the chat whenever you fucking want. Because I can tell you right now, if I go to Odyssey right now, I won't be able to fucking go back in time 40 minutes or something to check. I'll be only able to go back like fucking 20 minutes. Odyssey does not let you go back further than 20 minutes during a live stream, sadly. I'm on it right now. Phil's playing the game, but sadly we can only go back 20 minutes. We cannot go back further than that. So we cannot check what was said in chat, sadly. What was the name of the guy that fucking said something in his... I don't know, hold on, I'll rewind, hold on.
Ruffian Forever, I think you should stop caring about what...
Ruffian Forever. So about 40 minutes ago, Ruffian Forever said something in Phil's chat, which got him murked. And it's talking about some detractor claims.
Trolls say. None of us here do, besides you. So maybe you should just stop watching their content altogether and either enjoy the streams or shut up about trolls, because no one gives a fuck. Okay.
And right at this very point in time, we are behind Phil by about 38 minutes and 50 seconds, although I don't know how true that is still.
I mean that, like real talk, too. Like, no one gives a shit what they say. It's just the most nonsensical bullshit. So you should shut up about it now. You know? Rule of thumb. That's always been a rule of the streams, by the way. What is my favorite GTA game overall, man? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I played them all so many times in recent years, and I don't know. I mean, like, time period-wise, it's definitely Vice City, but gameplay-wise, I don't know. Maybe 4. Like I said, 4 holds a special place in my heart because it was actually the first sandbox GTA I ever played, and I really loved doing that because it got me into console gaming in a big way at a time. But I've been out of console gaming to play competitive Street Fighter for a very long time, and then playing GTA 4 immersed me entirely in this universe. Like, wow, this is a really cool game. So, Jeremy, we already know that, and I just said that. Thanks. Anso Kamara says Battle Network are JRPGs with action gameplay. Amazing story across 60 games with godly music. Another RPG, huh? Another RPG. You guys really want to play another RPG? Really? King Gabriel, I do not use coffee creamer at home at all. I drink black coffee. If we do get coffee creamer, my wife likes like hazelnut. I think the one she likes is Coffee Mate hazelnut. I think is the one that we get if we have it, but I haven't used it in a very long time. Let's see here. It's got a $3 tip. First tip of the day from King Gabriel. Leon moves at 2 speeds, slow and stop. Makes some of the castle segments more challenging. Half the time you can't even get to the enemy to melee them in time before the prompt will disappear. Well, there you go. I don't know. We're just starting the castle. I guess we're gonna see. But I agree, he is slow. Even in the village, a lot of time you gotta run full sprint to try to get up to an enemy while they're stunned, because you don't want the enemy too close. So you're shooting them when they're far away. And if you have things like a laser sight, it makes it more accurate. But then good luck getting to them for the follow-up, right?
SCP Sophie's asking, someone said he paid $3,900 for the repair in his car. Is that true? I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've fucking seen that car invoice. I don't know how much it was. How much was that shit? I don't think it was $3,900 though. I don't think it would have been that much. I think he paid like $700 or $800 by memory, but I don't think it was $3,900 fucking dollars for repairing his car. If you're talking about the most recent repair from like, was it $1,200? $1,200 apparently. Yeah, the chat are saying, so Ian Sorare and Veldon are saying they think it's about $1,200. So not $1,300 now.
Juan David Ortega, I keep telling you that Easter is not in 4 days. Easter is not this weekend. Easter is April 9th. You're wrong. You said every day you keep counting down to the date that's incorrect. Easter is not this weekend, the weekend after. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not. I don't have a favorite type of flower. That's right, Jade. Last year you're here, right? You start on vacation, so I won't see you until next week. I hope you have a good one, man. Again, I'm excited to hear all about it when you get back. Hope you're safe. Derek, I saw a lot of the videos that you posted up for DSP versus the internet. Now, I should clarify something. Derek, you're posting up a lot of videos, and some other people do as well. I do not watch every video people post up, especially if I notice one particular person is posting up a ton. That's fine. I'm not complaining. The more the merrier, the more the better. But I'm not just going to watch 40 videos from one person. So likely what I will do is look at all the things that have been suggested and grab the best. So if I see, oh, this one looks really good, I'll grab this one. Oh, this one looks really good, I'll grab this one. You see? So maybe, let's say, Derek, let's say he puts up 20 videos. I might grab like 5 of the best ones that I think are the best for the show. But it has to be fair to everyone else as well, that we watch other videos and not just the ones you suggest. But please, don't let this mean suggest less. No, suggest as many as you want. That's going to make the show be better. You see? When I have more, just like Ask the King, the more I have in there, and the more I have to pull from, the better the show will be. So. Am I against PC gaming now because of new Steam requirements and Windows 8? No, I couldn't play on my PC if I wanted to. I can't play a PC game and capture and record it. My PC can't handle it. I don't care about that. If I'm ever going to do PC gaming, I gotta get a new PC regardless. Oh, really? Sarah says that playing with keyboard and mouse on PC in Resident Evil 4 Remake is experience changing because you have accuracy almost all the time. It's very easy to get the headshots and stuff. That's cool to know. I'll tell you, on that controller, I don't have the PS5 controller here with me, but man, it's rough. It's slow to move and aim, and it's very wobbly. It makes it feel like you're really like shaky arms, like you're nervous when you're trying to shoot the gun in the game. How's the weather been? Today it looks cloudy out there. Cloudy and cool. I think today and tomorrow, we're supposed to have on and off sun, and we're going to get rain and cool weather for about a week. But then, we might actually start having warmer weather, like unseasonably warm weather. In which case, maybe in early April, I'm going to have to put the air conditioner in. I guess we'll have to see. I prefer not to. I prefer to wait as long as possible, but if it's going to get warm, I'm going to have to put it in, which sucks. It's snowing in Toronto? Holy shit, you guys are having different weather than us. What do I think of the Resident Evil 4 graphics? They're great. They're outstanding. Very good on PS5, Pretty much, exactly what I expected. That it would be kind of photorealistic stuff, similar to Village, right? Looks very good. Lewis says the Resident Evil 4 Remake Hardcore mode is actually harder than what was the original Pro mode in the original Resident Evil 4. I never played Pro mode, so I wouldn't know, but it's rough. It's rough, but again, it feels rewarding when you actually succeed. When you actually get through a really tough segment, it's really rewarding.
Guys, we have, so shout out to D-Dog who's fucking said what Ruffian said to Phil earlier on. It fucking said, ignore all detractor shit. Ruffian said, DSP, you said on a podcast that you fake rage for entertainment with Wolong, for example. It surprised me when you said that. That is what fucking Phil was going mad about. I guess any fucking reminder of that Side Scrollers interview is not fucking welcome on Bill's streams anymore. Fuck me, man. Sorry, Jesus Christ, man. That is fucking mental. Like, you can't fucking quote Phil on another fucking show, on another channel, what the fuck, man? So side scrolls are official detractors, according to Phil now, if that's what he's fucking, chastising fucking Ruffian for. Fuck me, man.
What do I think about the TikTok ban bill? I don't, because I don't care about TikTok. But a lot of people are saying they feel like it's stifling the freedom of speech. While others are saying, actually, no, this is a country that literally is using its data to spy on the American people, and this should not happen, and people are just ignorant and stupid, and that's why they just keep using it, and they have to stop it. I don't know. I don't have the facts in front of me to say either way, nor do I really care, because I don't use TikTok, so. Well, I played future games on harder difficulties. Here's the thing. Here's the problem with playing a game on harder difficulty by default. It can completely skew your opinion on a game, and it might be unfair. So let's say, for example, it's a brand new game. I've never played it before. No one's played it before. It's a brand new franchise, brand new game. If I purposely choose hard, and then I play it, and I'm having a bad time with the game because I feel it's too difficult, it's unfair in parts, well, whose fault is that? Who picked hard for their first playthrough? I did. So who's to blame? Me. If I play it on default, the standard difficulty, and it feels too easy or too hard, then whose fault is it? The game developers, because they're the ones who suggested that's the default experience, and it should be balanced, you see? I'm afraid of a situation where if I play everything on hard, number one, the playthroughs take too long, and we never get through the games, and if you take a look at a game like Hogwarts Legacy, the fucking playthrough was 45 hours long, and imagine if I played it on hard, and it was 60 plus hours long. Is that what you want? Do you want every playthrough to take 2 to 3 months?
By the way, when my first playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy, I completed the game, including the final mission, you know, the one you were level 34 at. It took me about 30 to 34 hours. So it was like 34 hours or something. So, yeah. 34 hours or so, I think, for me to... And that was my first playthrough. First playthrough of Hogwarts. I was high enough level, eventually, to fucking complete the whole game as well. And then that's including like some of the fucking side missions as well. That's including all the Sebastian stuff as well, and learning all those fucking unforgettable curses and all that shit. That was me trying to play as much of the fucking missions as possible and all that shit. Yeah, I played through that game and done a whole bunch of side quest stuff as well. Like I got a whole bunch of statues, and Phil took so goddamn long, not because he was trying to fucking do absolutely every single fucking thing. He took so goddamn long because he's pissing a fucking game. He didn't play through the fucking game in a good fucking way. The fact that it was so goddamn low level still, 3 whole levels behind the fucking minimum requirement to get to the very final mission, tells you how fucking poorly he played the fucking game. When I completed the final mission, I was not level 34 when I was ready to fucking get a final fucking mission. I was barely, a bit away from it. I needed to do 1 or 2 small things, and all of a sudden I was able to fucking complete the final mission because I was level 34, which is fucking minimum requirement to complete the game properly. But Phil, level 31, didn't know how to fucking level himself up. He had no fucking clue what he was fucking doing. Didn't have a clue about fucking the animals he could fucking try and get fucking stuff from to upgrade his equipment. Didn't fucking have a clue about potions. He could fucking brew potions to fucking help in fights, not shit. Didn't fucking, not all that shit, nothing. And he just fucking gave up. As soon as he fucking died, he fucking gave up.
Months? I don't think so. That's something you have to think about. Oh, maybe in the short term you get a little bit more enjoyment out of it because I'm suffering. In the long term, though, if every game takes another week to 2 weeks to beat, that's going to mean play less games, that's going to mean less game variety, right? And that's going to mean a lot more rage and a lot more frustration and less enjoyment of games.
You fucking spend weeks playing a fucking game anyway, for fuck's sake. Even a normal fucking game for you, Phil, can take you a whole fucking month to get through, for fuck's sake. You have a fucking minimum requirement for a fucking game. In fact, the maximum usually. If any game's over fucking 20 hours long in playthrough, you fucking complain and bitch and whine. Your sweet spot for games seems to be between 12 to 15 or 16 hours. Anything longer than that, you're bitching, you're whining, you're moaning because it's taking you longer to play the fucking game. Interest wanes in the fucking game as well because you see you fucking playing the game still after all that fucking time and people lose interest.
Alright? Doesn't make sense. Now, if we're in a situation where it's a game that I'm familiar with, I've played this game before, and now we're doing a run, it's hard, that's different. Same thing with Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 remakes. These are games I've played the originals multiple times. I know them. So for me, it makes sense to add some added challenge, especially in the case of Resident Evil 4. Are you kidding me? I just played it in January 2022. It would be kind of dumb to not challenge myself, right, with a harder run. But most games for that first time experience, you want that normal experience and see what it is. If you're playing on hard, you have no one to blame but yourself if the game ends up being frustrating and not fun. And I don't want to ruin that experience for myself or my viewing audience. It's not going to pay off. What it is the first stream everyone will laugh, ha ha ha. And then after that, when this is the 17th stream I'm playing the game and we're only in the last quarter of it, and like, oh my god, when does it end? Why is it still going? It's not worth it. All right? This is not. Trust me. Been there, done that. I know all about it. These playthroughs already these days are taking way too long with the length of the games. So no, I'm not playing every game on hard. That'd be the stupidest thing. People were demanding I play Hogwarts on hard. It was a 45-hour playthrough and everyone complained the last 20 hours. Can you imagine if it was another 20 more hours still going, we were still playing Hogwarts today because you wanted hard? How dumb of a decision would that have been, right? So the answer is no, I'm not listening to nonsense. Okay. I got a $2 tip from Mr. Oink. Thank you, Mr. Oink, for a $2 tip. I appreciate that. Okay. Up to $5 in tips so far. Thank you, guys. All right. All right, let's see. Mark says any good games coming out in April. Mark, again, This is what we're gonna do on my birthday event. April 7th, we're gonna sit down and look at the game schedule. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. That's the whole point. Is we're gonna do that together, live on that stream, and figure it out. Okay. What's for dinner tonight? Just leftovers. Leftover pasta from yesterday. I'm having some more of it. Derek, I will see you Saturday. Thank you for all the video suggestions. I appreciate that. I'll try to have a good day tomorrow with my wife. Tomorrow's gonna be a very busy day. We have a ton of shit to do. It's one of the rare days we're actually going out together to do a bunch of appointments and a bunch of shit. And it's, again, to reiterate some things that I talked about over the course of this last month, sadly, when we have a day like tomorrow, it's not all fun. There's a lot of shit that's just shitty that we have to do together because it's our only day of the month that we can do it. And, we're talking, multiple appointments. And
Hold up. Kat's going with you? She's not just going to stay fucking behind and play Skyrim or some pish? We need to slow down for a shit. We're getting some details on Phil's fucking robust day off.
some things that I talked about over the course of this last month. Sadly, when we have a day like tomorrow, it's not all fun. There's a lot of shit that's just shitty that we have to do together because it's our only day of the month that we can do it. And, we're talking, multiple appointments and stuff. It's like, wow, I really wish that the whole day could just be a great day spent together. It's not. It's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of tedium. It's a lot of waiting and fucking nonsense. A lot of driving. Don't like it. I'd rather have a day where we just relax together, where we go and do things we want to do. And we can't do that. We don't have that, Well, I'm going to make the best of it, and we're going to try to have a nice dinner. If we have a nice dinner, I'll tell you about it tomorrow. We'll see if it works out or not. We have an idea what we want to do for dinner, a little different, so. Battle looks is the ominous red background during the segment. Well, for Resident Evil. Obviously, that's what the red background is for. What classic Resident Evil game do I want to see remade like Resident Evil 4? Definitely Code Veronica and Zero. I want both of those remade, because those are very outdated games. They should definitely be remade. They'd be much better experiences, I feel. Bloomkid says, I realized I sent some Disneyland ride videos, but they probably have songs that are going to end up getting copyrighted. I'll send some cool coaster videos. Yeah, it's a good question. How rough is Disney with copyright? I don't think I've really messed with it, have we? We haven't really done much of anything Disney. So it'd be hard to tell if they're going to, claim the shit. See, here's the thing. Claiming on DSP versus the internet, I don't really care that much about. I make almost no money on any of those videos on demand viewing. Seriously, the ad revenue, it doesn't exist. Those all get claimed out to high heaven. But obviously, I don't want the videos to get blocked. Right? If I'm doing the content, I want people to be able to watch the content. And certainly I don't want to get copyright issues like strikes and shit. So I don't know. What if I mute the audio? I mean, we could. We could just mute the audio of the videos then, I have to figure out how to do that on the console. I don't even know how to do that. No, Mr. Oink did not get banned. What are you talking about? He's right there. He's not banned. What the hell are you talking about? He's not banned. No. Anyway. Giant Enemy Crab says, my wife is playing Dreamlight Valley on the Switch. It crashes every few minutes, it seems. What did you play on? What issue did you have? We played it. I played it on Xbox Series X, and we only had a few issues with frame rate, and maybe once had an issue with crashing. Almost never, right? My wife played it on PS4, and she had a lot more issues with crashing and frame rate, but still, it wasn't unplayable. It was still very much playable. She played the shit out of that game. So. Darziak asked, do you think it's a dumb move to limit what you can store away in Resident Evil 4? In my run, I picked up several resources which take up space, and I can't store them. Oh, really? I don't know if I've really stored much at all. I think I stored a handgun, and that was about it. I think so. Yeah, I think that was it. Just a handgun. So I haven't actually messed with the storage that much. Keep in mind, I'm on hardcore mode. It's not like you have so many freaking resources that you could store them. I'm assuming that maybe on other modes, maybe it's, you have a lot more you can store. So I honestly can't, Darziak, I can't speak to that because I really haven't tried it. I've barely used the storage, so I can't really attest to it being too small. Sorry about that. Best Doritos flavor? Probably just classic nacho cheese for me. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is true that Disney Dreamlight Valley is still in early access. It's funny that it came out, summer of last year, and here we are about to hit April, and still not in full release. It's kind of ridiculous. Abdullah says, will I try to get S rank in shooting missions? It's not that hard. No. No. We're already past them. We're already at the castle. We're way past that part. I can't even get to the shooting range if I wanted to. I don't really care. It's just an optional thing, I don't really care that much about it. Excuse me. No, I'm not of the Muslim religion, so I do not celebrate Ramadan or do anything for it. Yes, Mr. Oink, we talked about Multiverses, I think 2 days ago now, and I talked all about it on the podcast. If you want my opinion on Multiverses going on hiatus until next year, you should definitely watch that segment of that podcast from a couple days ago. Met91 says, what's the worst puzzle in a Resident Evil game? Man, I don't know. I don't remember the puzzles in Zero or in Code Veronica, so I don't really think I can answer that without having played those in recent memory. They were a very long time ago when I played them, so I can't remember them. What can I meat? What kind of meat can I not eat? I can eat any meat I want, but then I have to pay the consequences. I have a uric acid imbalance in my body.
Hold on, I think this is it. Let's enjoy this at normal speed, because this might be what we're waiting for.
I can eat any meat I want, but then I have to pay the consequences. I have a uric acid imbalance in my body. And what happens is sometimes uric acid builds up too much. My body can't get rid of it the way other people's bodies can. Okay? So because of that, if I get a buildup, I get actual crystals of acid that form in my joints. And primarily it's been in my feet. I have noticed sometimes I'll get it in other joints too, but mostly it's in the feet that it builds up. And then I get excruciating pain and massive swelling, and I basically have to walk it off and take anti-inflammatories to get it to go away. It could be excruciating, it could take weeks to go away, okay? Now, there's things that exacerbate the condition. If you eat excessive amounts of red meat or fatty meat, that exacerbates it. Shellfish, that exacerbates it. Things that doesn't, chicken, lean turkey, that kind of stuff, usually doesn't. Or non-shellfish, like I could eat salmon, I can eat cod, I can eat that. That doesn't hurt it, all right? Or chicken doesn't hurt it at all, all right? So I basically have to eat those things very sparingly. And of course, like I said, excessive alcohol use, like if you're just constantly drinking all the time, yes, that affects it. What they say is that it basically makes it like twice as bad. So if you get a flare-up and then you're drinking, it's like, oh my God, what are you, a fucking idiot, right? So I don't have to not eat meat. What I have to do is do it in a moderate way or none at all. Now, I also do other things. For example, I drink cherry juice. And cherry juice, tart cherry juice, I should say, has apparently been proven to help with this condition. Now, here's the funny thing. There's nothing medically documented about it working. Okay? However, at one point, this was a couple years ago, I said to myself, you know, it's not medically documented. I'm going to stop drinking cherry juice to see what happens. And within a week and a half of me stopping drinking cherry juice, I got a flare-up. Was it massive coincidence or was it direct cause and effect? I don't know, but let me tell you, I fucking started drinking cherry juice right again, and then the flare-up went away. So, there you have it. I got a $1.25 tip from Hershey Squirts. Is your college fire alarm story true? I saw a video telling your friends about the story. To my knowledge, it is, but I don't know. You know, at this point, how accurate it was. At the time, I didn't know if it was accurate. It was a rumor.
Hold on. Hold on. What do you mean it was a rumor? I mean, no. The college fire alarm story, it was a rumor. I told it like it was an actual factual thing that you witnessed personally. What? Hold on. Fire alarm. So this is an old story. There's an old video. Fuck me. Where did he tell a story? Where would he have told that story? Would it be on Act the King? I don't even know where we'd find this fucking story. Oh god, the fire alarms. Fuck me. I searched fire alarms, so of course I
Sound going on. That is the fire alarm in my condo facility.
I wasn't looking for that video. That was not the video I was looking for, Phil. Jesus fucking Christ. No, where is this fucking video of Phil's? I feel like it was Ask the King. Or some pish like that. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just search quickly. DSP College. No, that's not it. Got rejected in white. Amateur adult with a college degree. That's not it. Banned from Twitch. No, that's not it. Fuck me. I don't think we're gonna find it. Jesus Christ. I don't know if this is. Shit, man. The DSP College of Sacred Surgeons, Princeton, New Jersey. What the fuck? I don't know if we're gonna fucking find this.
I'm a mature adult with a business degree, and
Classic as well. Okay, Phil told a story a fucking long time ago about fucking him, his college story. They're having a big massive fucking party and like, you know, the fire alarm got fucking pulled and all that shit, you know what I mean? And like the fucking, it was like police came and all that shit, and there was like drugs there as well, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, hide the fucking drugs and all that shit. And some weird ass fucking story, you know what I mean? Which sounded quite fucking fake, and it obviously fucking was, and Phil can't remember it, which is quite telling. This very vivid and imaginative story.
Alarm story true. I saw a video telling your friends about the story. To my knowledge, it is, but I don't know. You know, at this point, how accurate it was. At the time, I didn't know if it was accurate. It was a rumor. It was a rumor, and we don't even know if it was true or not. It was just it's a lot of hearsay shit, you know. So I tell the story to be entertaining, but I don't know if it was true or not. I said that at first, you know, right up in the story as well. But no, why are we talking about that? The fuck does that have to do with anything? Did it affect me badly when I used to drink often before? What is not as bad? I did not have my first flare-up of this condition. It's called gout. I did not have my first flare-up of this condition until 2015. My excessive days of drinking were in the first few years of me being a YouTuber, 2008 through like maybe like 2012-ish. And then I still drank, but it wasn't as much when I moved out here. So I don't know. Could it have had an effect on it? I don't know. It seems to be more genetic. For example, my aunt had it and didn't tell anyone. And then it was only once I had it and I told my family members about it, then she admitted to everyone, yeah, I've had that my whole life. Why didn't you tell anyone? So no one knew, and apparently it's a genetic thing you have to be careful about. If I had known that I was prone to it, I probably would have been looking out for this shit much earlier in my life, but I didn't know. And the next thing you know, boom, it hits me, and I had terrible flare-ups. Thank you very much, Pickle Man.
Of course, that aunt has since died, so at least Phil got the last laugh.
Do I have a question for you, Pickle Man? Let's see. Okay, what's your favorite Resident Evil game? Since we're playing Resident Evil today, what's your favorite and why? Have I ever had a speeding ticket? Yes, I've had a speeding ticket before. Anso Kamaro says, I don't cheat in Resident Evil 4. I have mods that give Ashley her skirt back and another that makes her face better. Well, you cheated. That's cheating. You're supposed to have the pure experience of this game. You're not supposed to be changing it up. When you change it up, you've cheated. Everyone else has to put up with that new face. Why do you not have to put up with it? Shame on you. Yeah, Code Veronica should definitely have a remake, for sure. And so should Zero. Pickle Man's is the first one. It's a classic. There you go. Thank you for the answer. I love Resident Evil 1 as well. Battleduck says, how fast past the speed of sound were you going to get the ticket? Personally, I don't think the ticket was legit. I told the story. There's many...
Oh, fucking course you don't, Phil. Of course, Phil did nothing wrong, did everything correct. The police are fucking lying. Oh my fucking god.
Years ago, and I was driving on a highway, not even, it was like a freeway. So it wasn't up high, like on a road, it was just a flat road. And I was driving through a state to go to a Street Fighter tournament, and I had my friends in the car. And all of a sudden, a cop pulls me over. And he didn't have a speed gun. At all. At all. He didn't have a speed gun. You know what they do is that they claim that they were counting notches on the road or whatever to see how fast you were going.
That's like a traditional method to do it, especially if you've fucking got surveillance in the air.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much for Logan K for Super Chat. It says, Phil cheated bankruptcy. He should stop. Well, exactly. I say the exact same thing in this wee fucking, search bar. DSP listed his entire mortgage as a business expense. Fraud. So yeah. And it's not... So yeah, the police used a method of calculating, which... I mean, it depends. Some people have disputed it before, I believe, Some people have definitely tried to dispute these claims before of why, this kind of method of counting between different sections. But at the end of the day, though, if the police, say you have... Like Phil, just because Phil says they didn't have a speed gun doesn't mean that Phil wasn't speeding. The police had their methods, which is quite reliable as a good way to determine the fucking speed of things. It's a very old... It's a fucking classic fucking formula. Speed equals distance over time. It's a classic fucking formula for all you fucking physics fans out there. You know what I mean? That's how you fucking calculate the speed. So, yeah, it's just... The police used this and said, you know what, you're going too fast.
At all. He didn't have a speed gun. You know what they do is that they claim that they were counting notches on the road or whatever to see how fast you were going. That's bullshit. That never even holds up in a court of law. What it is he saw me driving through the state with an out-of-state license plate. And he was like, ha, I could get him for speeding, and he's not going to dispute it because he'd have to come back to this fucking state to dispute the ticket. So that's what it was. He pulled me over, even though I probably wasn't even speeding, and claimed that I was speeding. And when I asked him about it, I said, well, how do you know? You didn't have, there was no radar gun set up. He's like, oh, I counted. I'm like, dude, yeah, whatever, dude. It's bullshit. Cops do this all the time. When I first moved here, all right, to this state, okay, I had an out-of-state license plate. I had a Connecticut license plate. I was getting, no exaggeration, I was getting a ton of these automated camera tickets or threats or warnings in the mail. Oh, you were speeding through this area. Oh, you didn't fully stop here. Oh, you didn't do this. I was like, what? What are you talking about? I always fully stop at every stop sign. I always slow down in a school zone. But I was getting all these things, and then finally they even gave me a ticket for it. So here's what happened. I changed my license plate, and I registered the car here. I went from Connecticut to Washington. When I changed my license plate to a Washington license plate, guess how many more automated notices I received in the mail? You ready? 0. The moment I got the Washington license plate, they completely stopped. Did I change my driving habits? No. It's bullshit. All these states have this shit set up. They prey on people from out of state, thinking they'll never dispute this ticket. They're not going to come here to a court in our state to try to say that they didn't do it, and that way they get free money. It's fucking bullshit. It's what happens when they have dumb things with quotas and everything. They should never have that, you know? Try an aromatic duck wrap when I go out for Chinese next time. I have to see. Duck is kind of rare around here. Almost no Chinese restaurants around here serve it, and the one that does smoked duck only. And I've had the smoked duck, and I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, it kind of sucks, you know. Duck is very, very authentic Chinese food. I love it, but not a lot of places in America really serve it. So. Am I feeling grumpy today? No, I'm not. Today's my nice final.
We need to go faster again. Sorry, I went and slowed that down to normal speed. Actually, no, this is actually 1.25. I thought that was normal fucking speed the whole time. That was 1.25. Let's go to 1.5 and get through the rest of this bastard thing. We are almost at a full house in bingo. We are 4 snorts away from a third 3 space, and we have 4 spaces left.
Consecutive streaming day of the week. I'm excited for more Resident Evil. I'm not feeling grumpy whatsoever. What NES game is my favorite soundtrack? Oh god, probably classic Mega Man's. Probably like Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3. Those are really good soundtracks. I don't know if I deadlifted when I worked out Returnal. I know I did squats. I know I did curls. I know I did the bench press. I'm trying to think what exercise I did. I did like 5 or 6. But I don't remember my dad put me on the regimen because he had all the workout shit in the basement and he's had all the workout posters and everything. I don't really remember exactly what I did. Did I deadlift? I might have. I can't remember. Lucas says, it's true, we got pulled over twice in Oklahoma without state plates. It's ridiculous. They said we made a sharp turn and wanted to see if we were okay. Right. Ruffian Forever says, what's the chances of reducing the length of the podcast? Ruffian Forever, what's the chances of reducing the length of annoying things you say on the podcast? I'm just curious. It's not long enough, okay to say. Longer podcast, bro. Anyway. All right, guys. It is time to wrap up the podcast, by the way. Fair enough. It is time. You know, the gameplay is supposed to start in about 10 minutes. So, thank you for watching. For those who did support the show, thank you. Remember, liking the stream, engaging with me, super chat, super stickers, memberships, gift memberships, and tips all help a lot. I appreciate everyone who supports these streams. Resident Evil 4 remake about to resume in the Salazar Castle. We'll see how this goes. Who boy, it's probably going to be very challenging, right? So, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, I'm not here tomorrow. No podcast tomorrow. But when I come back on Friday, we should have a Phil's Day Off segment, among other things. It should be a good time. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, things are getting just a little bit jumpy. Check. It might be a YouTube issue. Remember, YouTube has been having... All right, people are saying the stream died in some places. I don't know why. Let me check. It might be a YouTube issue. Remember, YouTube has been having issues with this in the last week.
Personally, I had no problems watching it. Phil did not cut off randomly for me. So I don't think Phil himself had an issue directly streaming. I think it's also just some people had some outage of sorts trying to watch streams, because it never cut off once for me watching Phil's shit.
Yeah, I see nothing on my end. Yep, I have nothing wrong on my end at all. But I did lose a bunch of viewers. Yes, I did. Carl saying in chat, FYI guys, the stream is still up and running. Not sure what happened, but I did notice a bunch of you just dropped off. Sounds like a YouTube side issue. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at, again, nothing on my end, green connection, no drop frames, but I lost like 100 viewers. So obviously there is an issue, and it sounds like YouTube fucked up. Okay, let's get set up here. Here we go, here we go. Here we are. Let me go grab I need a controller. Oh! Oh, man! Ooh! Did you notice? Did you guys notice that the dashboard screen changes? See, now this is Chapter 7, which is the beginning of Salazar Castle, and you notice that we're at Salazar Castle in the screen here. So that's interesting. It's going to change each segment of the game you're in. It's going to change what shows up on their dashboard. That's kind of neat. Yeah, everyone here in the USA, I guess they're saying they can watch, but apparently people watching the UK just lost connection. So it sounds like the UK servers just went down for YouTube.
That's a lie. I'm in the UK.
I don't know. Like I said, everything's working on my end. And I have no control over this, whatever's going on. I'm even refreshing YouTube, because sometimes when there's an issue, YouTube will load slow, but YouTube is actually loading like buttery smooth for me. So I actually have no clue why it would have went down in certain parts of the world. Weird. Okay. I received a $3.25 tip from Mr. Oink. He says, bless the zombies with your holy bullets. Amen. Thank you, Mr. Oink. And that is the biggest tip of the day. Let's get Mr. Oink up on the leaderboard. Excuse me. He gets up to $9 in tips to start. Thank you, guys. Yeah, viewership's way down. We were over 400. We were like 460. Now we're down to 320 and dropping. There's nothing I can do about that again. Seems like a regional issue. I'm still streaming, right? I'm still streaming, no problems. Here, I'll type again here. FYI all. Again, on my end, the stream is working fine and still over 300 people can see. Looks like about 150 people are affected and not sure what is going on. It must be on YouTube's side. Okay, sucks. That sucks. We had 460 some viewers, and now we're down to 320 and dropping because YouTube fucked up. What can I do? Bloomkit just did a super chat. And he says, King Charles pulled the plug on Bunny Phil. Ha! There you go. When Bunny Phil loaded on the screen, King Charles got very upset. Maybe that's what happened. Thank you, Bloomkit, for the super chat. All right, let's boot her up. UK's coming back right now. I'm being told UK might be coming back.
Hold the fuck on. He's not going for a little piss break. He's just going straight into gameplay.
By the way, Wednesday is...
That's our fucking burp right there, Jesus Christ. 13 burps so far.
landscaping day. So, I might have to get up and close the window at some point, because the landscapers are coming by. It gets loud. We'll have to see. Main story and bonuses. Didn't someone say there's extras or something? Extra content shop? The hell? It's all fucking black. Look. So here's some, are these skins? A character model. I don't want a character model. I want like a skin, right? Yeah, I don't want the model. Are there skins or something? Oh, apparel? Nothing. Nothing available. Look. All I can unlock are models or concept art. That's literally it. I can't do anything else. What a waste of time. What a waste of everyone's time. Who the hell cares about that? Darcy X says you have to complete the game once for alternate outfits, I believe. Alright. It sucks. I want apparel right now. I'm very upset with this game right now. It's bullshit. Alright, guys, let's play. Welcome back, everyone, to Resident Evil 4 Remake.
That is him recording for YouTube now. That is the end of Bingo. We had 2 free spaces. We're on the brink of a third one there, but we're 2 snorts shy of it. 2 snorts shy of a third free space. But considering we were 4 away from a full house anyway, it wouldn't have been enough. And the annoying thing as well, Phil had over 100 likes, but I don't think those 100 came before the end. You know, I think Phil got over 100 afterwards. So, yeah, gameplay had begun, essentially. We're behind Phil by 40 minutes. And we refresh the stream.
Oh my god, well, they auto-saved.
1 Minute Man has been and gone. Fucking hooray for 1 Minute Man, fucking coming along and giving his usual fucking daily contribution to Phil's fucking, you know, WWE Champions Fund. But yeah, sadly we could not win Bingo. And, yeah, well, we were close, we were damn close, but we're a couple of shy, sadly. So, yeah. I mean, we can tick off, obviously, we've got 2 free spaces, so we can tick off some things. But, yeah, we're still 2 shy from a full house. 23 out of 25 is not bad. Prophet is saying I offered Phil my old PC parts. The Dents were grateful, then Phil got mad that I would have offered it him live on stream. Then the Dents attacked, I got banned. Wait, so you were in Phil's chat. So you offered Phil your PC parts, the Dents were grateful, and Phil got mad that you offered it to him live on stream. Did this happen today? Like, this happened during the Resident Evil stream. you're under a sock. When about does it happen? Like, how long ago did it happen? Like, we can rewind the stream, obviously. This is like, we're live DSP right now, so we can like go back in time to see his wee reaction to that. Was it 10 minutes ago? 10 whole minutes ago. I can't see what Phil's take is on this.
I got too excited. Here they come.
Was it before this?
Leon?
Just stay close.
Was it before this or after this, Prophet? Look for Phil's capture card. Look for Phil's capture card? What, does he fucking like show it off on screen? I have no idea. Oh, your name is not relevant because the chat is not 10 minutes ago. This chat is live chat. I can't rewind the fucking chat by 10 minutes. And I can scroll up to it, but it won't go back that far, as you can see. So your sock account is... What I could do, actually, hold on. It's only 10 minutes ago, he said. Odyssey. Let's go. Okay, hold on. We're not done yet. Okay, the bingo's pretty much over. Okay, we're kind of fucked with the bingo. But we can go to Raw DSP archive and go back in time 10 minutes on here. Shush. Right, 10 minutes or so. So we're looking for... What name are we looking for here? You said it was, look for Phil's capture card. And I can just fast forward. I'm going to fucking have it on mute. Because I don't want to fucking listen to Phil whine and rant. We're behind on this stream by about 13 minutes before this. Where are you, Phil's capture card? I'm looking. There it is, I found it. Hold on, I found Phil's capture card. Is he before us? I found... Oh, go away, BITW awesome. Fucking random ass chance. Aye.
I still need 5,000 to do this again.
So hold on. So I found Phil's capture card. The first thing I saw Phil's capture card say was him basically fucking mocking someone. Phil's capture card is like... Where are you? There you go. Ramrod White Knighting for an ungrateful person like DSP won't win you any rewards. And is that it? Damn. I've been watching Phil for a few months. He needed help with PC. I offered it, got attacked, and you guys jumped on board. Was it before that then?
Misha, I also sell the Magnum I just bought.
Like, is this as far back as we can go here? I don't think you appeared before then. Ah. I was hoping for a very tasty, salty Phil rant. How about you? But I don't think... it's hard to fucking find. I might just have to give up. There's like... I can see you saying I'll sell it locally. This community is a cesspool.
I guess I could sell the Red 9 too. It's not worth a lot.
Okay, I don't know if I can find it. Profit made Phil essentially, wherever I can go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bail. This is likely going to be a thumbnail for fucking Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do on Friday yet for fucking Ask the King. I think I might just do a 3x3 bingo card for the podcast, because it's going to be a shorter podcast and it's going to start later than usual as well, bear in mind. So yeah, it's probably going to be a shorter one, but hey, a 3x3 card, technically got a better chance of winning. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to end things out. Always end things, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate everyone being here. I hope you all had a good time. And I'm going to also end things by playing the today's PIG contributions made by the excellently talented Pixar Animations. But yeah, enjoy Phil's day off. Enjoy fucking having like a no Phil to have to endure tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday for some more DSP bingo antics, but until then, hope you enjoy your rest of your Wednesday and all your Thursday. I will see you all on Friday. Remember to check out That Being Said, who are probably live tomorrow on Thursday. They usually are live on Thursday off and have a good show, so that's going to be some good detractor content to enjoy if you want something to check out. But until then, I'll see you on Friday, and I'm going to end things there. But yeah, thanks again, guys. See you on Friday. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone.